you know what? I actually got this in, so I will be putting this up. I swear to gosh, I'm taking care. I am taking care of the problem, kids. This came in, so I've got a new microphone. I just didn't set it up today, but I will, because right now it's the dead Yeti, which is what I've got the earphones plugged into. I will be putting that up. What I was saying was, welcome. Normally, I don't do a Wednesday auction, but I got this really cool box of damaged books. That's how it was described. It wasn't like a surprise or anything that I got damaged books. I saw some really good books that were there. I thought, okay, even damaged, these are going to be really cool. And it actually turned out better than what I thought. So I thought, why don't I just do these as one big auction? And I'm kind of excited, even though, yeah, it's kind of weird. There's a lot of $1 here. What I did for some of them was I put them together. They're 50 centers that I just put together. So it you know, you get 2 for $1. I was mentioning how normally I'm very good about showing off the books. This is what's wrong with them, going through and saying, yes, yeah, you'll see here, you'll see there, yeah, you know, that kind of stuff. That will take all night. I mean, that will take the entire night if you guys do that with every issue. So I priced them to condition. Like the really bad ones are 50 centers. The $1 ones are the next worst, the $2, $3, and so forth. Also, cultural relevance pops in. So I do have some even coverless big dogs, just because of what that particular comic book is. I want to get this out of the way because, you know, this is an unusual box of comics to go through. So can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I hope I didn't do that whole speech twice. I'm going to step away here so I can get my fan. Oh my goodness, let me just show off my booty for a little bit while I'm getting the fan off. My poor ass fan that I ended up falling on. Alrighty. Oh, also, did you guys notice I got a new book? It's Justice League #9. I always loved that cover, the one with this. If I had some Justice League cover like grails, it's this one. And it's the one where they're on that spinning wheel. The one with the mirrors is cool too. But yeah, I've always loved that one. Can you guys hear me now? He says, awaiting some sort of answer. I know Pistachio can. I'm still at work for the next hour or so, so tonight's math is all you. Jim, I promise I'm going to screw something up, but we will work it out, okay? But you know what? Let's get this thing going. And I did call for the brigade here, if anybody comes in to help out with the, yes, we're watching Big Bang Theory. Let's see. You know, I never threw away comics before, but I am stuck with 30 copies of Faith, and I'm thinking of getting rid of at least 20. I feel a little bad about that, though. I don't know. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Anybody want to buy 20 copies of Faith? I just want to know if the books are complete and how do the pages look. You don't have to go through the whole books. Okay, as much as I could tell you, I know I went through everything. So on the big dogs, I put notes. But I will help you out and do my best. Now, what you're going to see first here, these books are incomplete, and I'm going to try to remember what they are. Oh, this was that Pathura something. It was like an Indian or this is pirate right here. It was weird. I never heard of it before, but this is also a Two-Gun Kid comic. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm inspiring some confidence here. This is Legion of Superheroes, issue number 271 from 1981, right here. Okay. And on the flip side, we have Conan the Barbarian, issue number 137. There you go. And as I said, these are the 50 centers. This is Marvel Greatest Comics, and this is issue number 136. I cannot tell what this reprints just by showing that off. And then on the other side, we have Marvel Premiere, issue number 31, August 1970. There you go, a Mangog. All right. And then we have Marvel Double Feature featuring Captain America and Iron Man. This is issue number 9 from 1975. And on the flip side, we have Tarzan number 224. Now, this is the DC Comics Tarzan, so that's not like actual number 224 for DC. It would be like whatever, you know, I forget the number they started with number 1 there. This is Thor, issue number 305 from 1981. And then we also have Superman, issue number 398. And this is also from this is 1971. There you go. We have The Unknown Soldier, Star Spangled War Stories, issue number 180 from 1974. There you go. And on the flip side, we have Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. And this one is issue number 88. There you go. It's all over for the... This is The Witching Hour, issue number 3. Oh, and this one is complete. Some of these are complete. And then this one is not. This is a Red Wolf book, which I have no idea of which it is. All right. Then up again, we have Action Comics. There's 2 Superman books here. One is Superman. Now, this is, I remember the cover. This is Superman and Lex Luthor fighting in like a farm. And then we've got Action Comics here. Do not know which issue. Didn't actually do the research on that one. We've got a Metalman comic. And it is incomplete, as well as a Jack Kirby Fourth World comic. I'll put the Fourth World in front. I think that's a really good picture. And then we've got Pink Panther teaming up with the Little Monsters. All right. Bidding begins at $1 each. Let me get the go for lot 1. Hey, Nathan's Comic Planet. What's up? How are you doing? We're having a dent and scratch today. Let's see. Go for lot 1. If any of you guys have a microphone and a willingness to jump on, there you go. Put them on eBay as a bundle of... I might do that. I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff on eBay, and I was going to do bundles because, I bought that big, holy Toledo, Darkness, you were set, weren't you? Okay, Darkness comes in with a bid on B, C, E, G, H, and J. Okay. Let's see. And Jim comes in with B, E, F, and H. The only one that Darkness didn't beat you on there was the F. Okay, let's see. B. B is the Legion. I'm only going to write down the first one there. That's Darkness Comes. And then he had C, which is the Marvel's Greatest Comics. All right. The the E is Thor. Okay. Anybody interested in the D, the Captain America or the two-gun kid at the top there? Let's see. Jim has F, which is Unknown Soldier. It's all over for the Unknown Soldier. And then Darkness Comes had the G, which is the Witching Hour. And yes, these are going to get progressively better. Like I've got another lot of these double ups, the 50 centers. And then, well, mind you, it's 2 books for $1. That's what's going on. They're 50 cents each. I just didn't want to deal with the 50-cent thing. And then we got regular dollar books, and then $2, $3, and there you go. Condition does get better as it goes, and or so does the cultural significance of the books. I think the thumbnail has Strange Tales. There's a I know that one of the double ups is a X-Men #7. Of course, the Marvel Tales #1. Anyway, I digress. Let's go. H was the action in Superman for Darkness. All right. And then we have J for the Pink Panther. All righty. No love for the Jack Kirby / what was it on the other side? Something else? All right. And let's see. Yeah, right now on the bottom row, there's no love for the Kirby. And on the top row, no love for the Two Gun Kid, which is A, or D, the Captain America. Well, it's a Marvel double feature, so it's Captain America and Iron Man, because it was what is that? Tales of Suspense. Okay, let's see. $2 on E, says Austin. And that is the Thor. All righty. What's going on? I have Facebook open. Apparently, my cousin just messaged me. All righty. And then we have $2 on E from Jim. 3 on E from Jim. Okay. And then $2 on C, which is the Marvel Greatest Comics from Austin. All right. So we have a little pushback. Not too shabby. All righty. And 1 on D from Jim, the Tales of Suspense, the reprint double feature. I cannot speak. Alrighty, and that's Jim Sorensen at $1. So right now, the only ones without a bid are the Two Gun Kid. It's a Two Gun Kid, and it is. You know what? I forgot what it was called. I don't think I've ever heard of it before, and I think that like Paula Patronova, the comic book, but it's a pirate or an Indian or something, if I remember correctly. Which I don't. I don't think it's Paula Patronova. Or wasn't that a model? She married Rick Ocasek. Close. What's her name?
Not exactly sure.
Oh yeah, Pelucia Dar. It's close to Paulina Patronova thing. Okay, that's what this comic book was. Okay, there you go. Okay. Let's see. Man, today I got to tell you, I was getting this thing ready and doing some other work with the other comics, getting some boxes ready to ship. And I watched Invincible on Prime. Never really paid attention to it. It's a good show. Made me kind of want to read the comics, which I hear are also good. Did you say there was Marvel Tales 123? I said there's later there's a Marvel Tales #1. Did I say anything about Marvel? Well, let me go through these again. I already did this one. This one is Legion, but on the other side we have Conan the Barbarian, and that is issue number 137. That's the 137 from this one. On the Marvel Greatest Comics, on the other side we had Marvel Premiere. I believe that was number 31. Yep, 1976. I was 6 years old. Da-da. This is Marvel Double Feature. And on its other side was Tarzan. Now, it says it's issue number 224, but it is a DC comic. Of course, that means that's like issue 3, 4, 5, something like that. Or maybe even 1. I don't know. There's Thor. And on the other side was a Superman comic. And this one I believe I read was 1971. March of 1971.
Hey.
Yeah, that's your birthday month. This comic is exactly as old as you. So this comic book is old as f***ing dirt. That's what we're saying right here, kids. All righty. It is the same month as my wife's birthday. We have The Unknown Soldier and Sergeant. Oh, I got a Sergeant Fury #7 in the big dogs. All righty, but that's not it. This isn't it. This is 88 from 1971. This time it's June. All righty, and then we got Witching Hour 3, which was teamed up with a Red Wolf comic, incomplete. These 50 centers, some of them are incomplete, like both the action and the Superman right here. I just wrenched my knee bending over, and I am in great pain. Ow. And then it's a Metalman comic that is teamed up with the Jack Kirby comic. And, of course, the Pink Panther, which was teamed up with the Little Monsters. All righty, just a little reminder. And let me see. I'm going to put the 1-minute warning here. 1-minute warning. And went to the shop for the first time in more than a year. Yeah. Unfortunately, I still say the shops around, whoops, sorry. The shops around here just aren't all that great. They really aren't. I want them to be, man. And I'm searching. I told Gail, I said, I looked up comic book shops, and there was one that took place that's supposed to be in a city near us, about half an hour away. And they said, oh, we stopped carrying comics a year ago. I'm like, well, change your freaking website. I didn't say that. I said that to Gail. I said, well, they need to change it. But yeah, the ones around here are not impressive. Although next month, on the 10th, and I guess that's what, about 7, 8, 10 days, right? Today's 25th, so 26th, 28th, 27th, 28th, and then 7 days from about 13 days, 2 weeks. We have ourselves a comic book show. Now, I am going to be, not yet, but I'm going to be offering that deal I usually do where the, like you give 150, 200, and you get a certain amount of credit. Not out of desperation this time. It is Gail's birthday. And for her birthday, we were thinking of going and getting some stuff straight in Florida. So, yep. Just need a little extra cash. Rent a car. I think renting a car would be fun. Yeah, renting a car would be better than driving our illegal car we're trying to get fixed. All right, so Darkness comes in with a bid of $4 on E and 3 on C. Okie dokies. And we have our first fisticuffs, kids, with the Thor. And $3 on C. All righty. And then we have 5 on E, says Jim. Okay, let's see. I'm going to give that 30 seconds to simmer. And in that time, there we go. Send another message. Man, does I gotta tell you, every freaking thing today is all about the address last night. Spines, I just looked at the what are we talking about? I had a chance to pick up a Mansion of Forbidden Love that re-ranked, but I didn't. But I did see these collected edition, the pre-code horror, sci-fi, and whatnot. They had the company logos on the spines. Just looked at the Charlton stuff. I actually have a lot of Charlton horror for the next auction. I will probably do a little bit of a show off tomorrow. Yeah. All righty. So Darkness comes saying, congrats, Jim. I'm going to get the stop here. All righty. But I got a bunch of comics in today and was very happy. One of them, I don't know if you guys remember, but I made a mistake when I was bidding, and I meant to bid $21 for 54 cents, but I hit the decimal point too light, so it became a bid of $2,154. That book came in, and it is a good-looking first appearance of Catman. All right, there is. Oh, I don't have a reject box. Do I? Huh. Oh well, case raw. Onto the floor it goes, and I believe Kirby was also the other reject. All right. Let's see what we got here. The Legion of Superheroes with Darkness Comes. Marvel Greatest with Darkness Comes at 3. The double feature with Jim at Buck, and then the Thor with Jim at 5. The Thor and, of course, Superman. The Unknown Soldier / Sergeant Fury is with Jim at $1. Witching Hour is with Darkness Comes at an hour. Did I say an hour? $1? I'm having a stroke. The Superman hits the lower. But nope, I already got that. The Superman is with Darkness Comes. And so is the Pink Panther. All right, cool. Oh, no. No, this will never do. Oh, no. All right. Get that where it's supposed to. All right, last of the 50 centers. We have Thor, issue number 241. You can see by that big-ass roll. The cover is trying to stay on. I don't know if it's going to complete that mission, but it's also teamed up with Thor number 230. All right. We have Thor, issue number 277. I tried to straighten that cover out, make it look a little better. It was not happening, guys. And then we have that teamed up with Huey, Dewey, and Louie Jr. Woodchucks. How's that for a double-edged sword for some of you? We've got Howard the Duck, issue number 3, kids. And that is teamed up with Firestorm, and that is issue number 21. All righty. You're going to see that Howard the Duck again. Moon Knight, issue number 9, is teamed up with The Human Fly, issue number 19. All right. Remember, these both comics in each pack is, they're 50 cents, so each pack is only $1. We do have Howard the Duck, issue number 23, and that is teamed up with Howard the Duck number 3. Water damage, by the way, guys. You can actually see the waviness on this one, but it's oh, here you go. It's like water damage for this. That's the case on basically the Howard the Ducks. This one, you see that right there. Let's see. Detective Comics, issue number 536. This kind of makes you sad a little bit, doesn't it? And we've got a book called Thriller. That actually doesn't look too bad. Anyway. Then we've got 2001: A Space Odyssey, issue number 6. And Weird Worlds, issue number 7. Here is Defenders, issue number 16. The problem, actually, the cover looks really, really good. The problem is mainly in this area right here. Not so bad, but this area right here, a little bit damaged. Awesome. Not so awesome. Yeah. And that's the teamed up with Howard the Duck number 3 there. Okay, and then we have Kazar, issue number 15. And oh my gosh, Howard the Duck number 3. I got a few of those in that collection, as you can tell. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that is. Because this is an incomplete X-Men number 7. And it is teamed up with an incomplete Batman family. I never found out what number of Batman family that is. All righty, kids. A bid to begin at $1 each. Pack, not each comic, but each pack. As soon as I get the go for lot 2. Go for lot 2. All righty. I gave my buddy that JSA First Silver Age Black Canary I got from your auction for his birthday. He was over the moon. He's a big DC guy. Well, I am glad it went to a good home for somebody who loved it. By the way, my birthday's on July 29th if he ever wants to give it back. Just saying. That is I sold it out of desperation thing. I will get that book back. I will get, not the one I sold you, but I want that. Yeah. All righty. Austin out the gate said A, B, and G. All righty. A being Thor. See, I'm doing it. You can't do that? It sounds so easy, Gail. Give us a good Thor. Come on, honey. Oh, you vey. All right. 241. All right. That is Austin. And then he says, also the other Thor. See, Gail? That's all we want from you. Okay. 277 to Austin. And G, which is 2001. All righty. And that's also Austin at the buck. And then we've got Jim with A, B, F, and H, obviously missing out on the A and B. Austin got there a little bit quicker, but you've got the DECCOM. That was number 536, I believe. Alrighty. And then H is the Defender 16. Vandala. And let's see. Jim says 2 on A and B. Alrighty, and that is Jim with 2 on A and 2 on B. Okie dokies. Let's see. We've got $1 on D&E from Tony Hayes. How you doing, sir? It's Tony Hayes, guys. D and E are the Moon Knight and the Howard the Duck. I believe it was issue number 11. And 3. Okay, Moon Knight. Moon Knight, I believe, was also the Human Fly. Alrighty. And Howard the Duck. All right. Yep, Howard the Duck, the movie that has duck boobs and a sex scene between Leia Thompson and an audio animatronic duck. Actually, it's not audio-tronics. It's a guy in a suit. All right, let's see. Greetings, everyone, from Tony Hayes. What's up? Yeah, I felt bad you had to sell it, so I was hoping to help. It did, by the way. That was the whole point. Yeah, he's a young buck, probably a little younger than RDV. RDV's not a young buck no more. He's 40. I didn't realize these were being sold in 2s when I was bidding with the volume down. I just hope the one I'm looking for didn't get bid on yet. Well, right now, we've only had 2 lots. And they are what I call the 50-cent lots because, of course, there's two books in each pack for $1, starting off at $1. Tony Hayes says a buck on C. All righty. That is Howard Duck. Number 3, Tony Hayes. And what was the... All right, so the entire top row is taken. The only one on the bottom row is Kazar number 15. That is teamed up with Howard the Duck number 3. And the X-Men number 7 and Batman family, both of them are incomplete. All righty. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the Firestorm. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to get the 1-minute warning here. Let's get that going. 1-minute warning, and I am looking at the time being 29:19. Wow, on 30 minutes, and we're in 2 lots. That seems to not be very efficient. I'm going fishing for a trusty. Let's see if we can't go fishing for trusties while I'm doing this. See if I get a partner. Yeah. Control C. Get oh, by the way, if you haven't heard, he announced it on the sports ball So I feel I could say something, but Zach got married. He actually went out and got himself married. Somebody volunteered. All righty. I think I told him congratulations. I didn't say any. I found out a day or two ago. I didn't say anything. I felt it was his place to say something. So, yeah. All righty. And with that, you know what? Let's get the stop. Let's move on. Now, the price is going to remain the same. This is just a little bit more palatable dollar books. My goodness gracious, I am drinking a lot. Which means I hope somebody jumps on so I don't leave a quiet show while I'm hitting the head there. All righty, kids. What do we got here? We have Thor with both of the Thors with Jim at $2. Tony Hayes has the Howard the Duck #3 Firestorm combo with $1. The Moon Knight and Howard the Duck 23. Why did I think this was 11? I don't know. Anyway, our Batman Detective Comics is with Jim, the 536. Then we have 2001 with Austin, and Jim has the Defenders / Howard the Duck. Okay, and then Kazar and X-Men are hitting the floor, which is actually just the floor now because I don't have a box. All right. Not too shabby, kids. Not too shabby. Oh. Whoop, wrong one. Let me get the next round up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, some of these are just better condition, more interesting, or things that I thought could stand on their own. Oh, but I got a couple of doubles too. Okay, let me see. I'll get the double ups first. Okay, gotta check that. I swear that might be a Carl Barks. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. Single. This one's a double as well. The double. Nope. I guess I just got 2. All right. Well, we'll start with them. Okay, we've got Uncle Scrooge. Apparently, it's the Golden Nugget. It looks like it's one of those that the vendor decided to send the title back. Oh, and it's teamed up with, oh my gosh, I was going to put this in the 3s. I forgot. This is the Little Archie Mystery Comics. All righty. And you can see the trouble it has. Okay. Wow. And then we have the Avengers issue number 184, as well as the Avengers issue number 183. 183 is actually in pretty decent shape for a dollar book. Okay, I'll leave it there. We have Thor issue number 233. I thought, yeah, okay, it's okay for $1. Next up, we have Super DC Giant Comics. And this is Western. So it's probably more likely it's a reprint book where it reprints a whole bunch of Gold and Silver Age Western books from DC. And we have Thor, issue number 212. You know what? I'm going to move this one actually down here and put the Thors together. And that should leave, I'll put this one in. We've got Man-Thing number 1. You can't really tell what the problem is on this book. So I'll tell you, it's got a big piece ripped off right here in the corner that takes out 2 story panels on the first and second page. Both of them are on the corner. So when you open it up, this corner and that corner on the 2-page spread would be gone. That's the only bit it takes out. Okay, Popeye, number something or other from King Comics. And then we have Fantastic Four, issue number 103. There you go. We have, this should have been in the 2s at least. Yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's not. Okay, it's 148 from Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. There you go. And then we have, Wow. Did I write it down? Yikes. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, the grandeur that was Greece. There we go. Okie dokies, kids. Bidding begins as soon as I get the go for lot 3. Go for lot 3 in this Dent and Scratch damaged comics sale here. Let's see. You just found out he got married. He talked about a couple. No, I knew that he was going to, but I just found out that he did. Yeah. Hello to Summoner. Saying hello to everybody here at the auction. In most Scrooge stories, the golden nugget is special because it represents the first honest dollar he ever earned, says Summoner. Cool. The symbol of his self-made discipline, sacrifice, and hard-earned self-respect. All righty, Austin, right out the door. Says says B, C, and D. The Avengers and the two Thors. All right. Avengers and Thor. Let's see. And those are Austin. All right. And then we have Jim with C and D, which have already been claimed by Up. He puts a $2 bid on C and D. All right. Jim with $2 on C and $2 on D. Got those. But also H and I, being the Fantastic Four and Superman's pal, Jimmy Stewart. All right. That's Fant 4. That's Jim. And then we've got the Superman's pal. All right. And that's Jim with a dollar. Okay. Jimmy Stewart. What about him? He's a good actor. Oh, hey, One Slick. Come on in, man. I actually met Jimmy Stewart once. Well, I didn't really meet him. I just kind of stared with my mouth open a little bit because I told the story before. I was there on opening day of Universal Studios, and we're at ET, and we're in line. Right, we're almost getting on, and the door next to us opens, and I turn and see who's walking in, and Jimmy Stewart steps in. I'm just kind of what? And he just looks down and goes, yeah, that's it. Just yes. And then he turns and he goes to get on the ride. Well, let me change that there. One Slick. There you go. All righty. Here we go. 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 Well, I need to make some pages. Here I am bopping along. Here I am thinking this is all fun and games. This is some serious business, yo. All righty. Let's see. Oh, yeah, sometimes I forget that he is old enough to have seen the Golden Age actors in the flesh. Yes, I am the oldest person here. Isn't that right, One Slick?
I am.
All righty. I think I've got another year or two of older, but I think I'm hitting just old. At some point in time, you got to take the ER off of it, right?
Yeah. At some point, you kind of like forget about the difference between old, older, oldest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I put in Jimmy Stewart because I thought you said we was saying something about the books. I thought you said Jimmy Stewart instead of Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, I did. I did. In all honesty, it was I could feel myself saying Stewart, so I think I could have stopped it, but I didn't because okay, well, this is me. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, this is the way I am. I'm gonna get these things wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that makes my brain do that, but Yeah, it does. All righty. So how are you doing this evening, and what are you thinking of the last three lots? This is the damaged goods.
I mean, there's a lot of interesting books here, a lot of good reading.
Yeah, and that's what they're good for. You're not putting your kids through college with this bunch. That's for sure.
No, that's for sure. But if you want some good reads, these are the ones to get.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Oh, did I not put the 1 minute warning? Gosh darn it. Okay, let me get the 1 minute warning here, which I should have already had, as I'm starting to write some stuff down. I may take a little.
I'm gone for 25.
Oh, say again. Say again.
Said no, Tony. I'm long gone from 25.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to be able to stay on long because folks are going to bed. So
I got you. Well, I appreciate any conversation. You know, it helps out, moves things along easier, in my opinion. My 20.
I didn't know if there was a way that you can, send an invite to me through StreamYard or that. If you need somebody to come on.
Well, yeah, I send it to Twist. We all have a Twitter account where it's mostly the people from the channel. And okay. I put that out, but there's been no reaction so far. So I'm hoping now. Yeah, now at some point in time, Eric's going to be up and about to do the regular live stream that we do. So at some point he's going to jump on anyway. In all honesty, I'm having a good time. It's just that while we're talking and keeping things moving, keeping things entertaining and such, as I always think anyway, I've been writing stuff down, and that's one thing. When I'm writing something down, it's by myself. Usually it's a matter of I go silent a little bit, and I don't particularly care for silence when we're doing the show. It's counterintuitive to doing a show, as a matter of fact. Is that it? That is it for page 1. All righty, what do we got? So whenever a common cover was ripped or taken apart by a gas station guy, when it's stayed there too long to be taken back, do they just throw away the cover, or there's some? Well, what they would do is they would tear it off, and then they would send the cover tops to the publisher, and the publisher would refund them for the unsold comics.
Yeah, they would only tear off the top half of the front cover.
Yeah. All right, let's get the stop. This one I don't think this one did as well as the last one, but I don't think it did bad. Wait, hold on. Where did I put the? Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this one did not as good as the last one. All righty, let's check it out here. We have the Avengers with Austin. And that's Avengers 183 and 184. That is a full storyline. No love to the Scrooge. I actually am surprised at that one. Thor's went to Jim at $2 each. And then the Fantastic Four and the Jimmy Olsen went to Jim as well. And the Man Thing, the Scrooge McDuck. These all went to I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised this didn't go, kids. I got to tell you, that one actually was surprising.
Yeah, that little Archie mystery. I have issues 1 and 2 in mint copies.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet.
They're actually not easy to find those.
Oh, actually, this one made for pretty good. I'll just use this one for a little bit. This is the stuff we didn't use at the last auction.
Hello,
All
Eric Boyd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we have some coverless. We have some water damage. Looking at some just general crunchy covers. Okay, well, let's get to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Okay. Alrighty, this is, I believe this is Harvey Comics. This is something called Double Dare Adventures. And this is issue number 1, and it is a double-sized comic that is coverless, starring the Gladiator and Bee-Man. There you go. Next up, we have Captain America and the Falcon, and this is issue number 143 from 1971. There we go. I'll hold that a little closer. There you go. And then we have Superman, issue number 431 from 1974. There you go. There is the Atom, issue number 29 from 1967. These are coverless but complete. I don't think any incomplete comics made it to the actual dollars, unless it's like the Golden Age. Here's Master of Kung Fu, issue number 60. I've got Marvel Superheroes starring the Incredible Hulk, and that's issue number 63. And this is, you can see some waviness to it, like it got moist. And then we have, oh, this is definitely water damage. X-Men, issue number 167. There you go. And then we have Weird Worlds, issue number 4. This is Tarzan presents Edgar Rice Burroughs' Weird Worlds. And then we have Weird Wonder Tales, issue number 11. And I may be burying the lead here, but here's Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 247, which looks like it just has normal wear or tear. It's got that problem in the corner there as well. So, okay. All right, bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get the go for lot number 4-ish. I think we're on 4. Are we on 4? I think so. No, I think this is lot 3. All right, go for lot 3, because didn't we just get off the 50 centers? There was only 2 of those. There you go.
No, you finished lot 3. This is lot 4.
This is lot 4. Okay. Your bids still count, Austin. I'm just putting this up there. Condition on H, dude. It's roughed up. It's in dollar condition. There you go. See, it's got some lines across there. It's got, dude, this is going to be this way all throughout. It's Weird War Tales, but it's Weird Worlds, but instead of mint, it's in dollar condition. There's a little tear there. You see the lines going. Yeah. There you go. If it's too rough, it would have been in the 50 centers. All right. Okay. Let's see. Austin says 1 on A. Uh-oh. Where'd Darkness Comes page go? I want to keep them straight. There it is. Let's see. A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C. D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. Alrighty, so let's see. One on A, and that is the Gladiator. I'm just gonna put Gladiator there. Alrighty, and that's Austin at $1. And then he also had said B, which is the Captain American Falcon. Cap Amer. Val. Austin $1. And G, which is the X-Men. All righty. G, what the hell was that? Is that those cats running around?
Oh, that was next door.
Next door? Oh, okay. What was that? Like 157 something, 157, right? Yep. Uncanny X-Men. And that was Austin. And then he has H, which is Weird Worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H. Weird Worlds. That was number 4, if I remember correctly. All right. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I, and then 1, 2, 3, 5, J. Yeah, these, as we were saying, these are good reader copies. If it was too horrible, it would have already been, it would have been in the 50 centers. Let's see, J is the Amazing Spider-Man, and that is with Austin at $1. And then we have Jim with B, C, G, and J. He's got all of those are on Austin's already. Let's see. Austin's on fire tonight, says Tony Hayes. It's Scratch and Dent or Dent and Scratch night. Yes, exactly. I have a higher grade copy of H. It is a good one to have, says Eric and Boyd. A Scratch and night, says Boyd. We got $1 on G, but Austin or beat you there. Let's see. Oh no, we don't want anything scratch and sniff from me. That is true. That is true facts. And we got a bid on $1 on H, which is also in Austin's grasp at this moment. The books with no love and no bids so far is the Superman, the Atom, and the Master of Kung Fu on the top row. And then the Marvel Greatest Comics, the Incredible Hulk, and the Weird Wonder Tales on the bottom row. Those need some love. Now I'm going to hold off a little bit until the Amazing Spider-Man issue I'm expecting shows up, says Austin. $1 on the E, the Master of Kung Fu, says Tony Hayes. All righty. Anything like a little bit appealing up there, or something you could say, hey guys, you should check that out from you, Winslet.
Yeah, Michael won $1.50 on H.
All right.
And Jim Sorensen went $3 on G.
Okay. Jim Sorensen says 3 on G. Okay, here we go. Yeah, H already has bid on from Austin, and yeah, okay. So what is the Amazing Spider-Man issue you're expecting to show up? By the way, I went.
Oh, I was just going by what I thought you said. I thought one of the ones you said about was a Marvel Tales, one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, I do have that. I was looking up the price, how I priced my big dogs today. Is I went to Comic Book Realm to look for significance and the big dog price, and it also gives a good breakdown on if it's a 1.5, what you should what is a good grade for it. And then I compared that to eBay. The book you're talking about, in the condition I've got it, is running around $25 to $30 on eBay. This is what you're talking about. This is Marvel Tales #1. Tonight I will have it at 15. This is one of the last lots of the night. It's the big dog lot. But that's how I figured out prices. I went and saw what is the good price that's going on. A lot of these books, I just went, you know what? What's the 2.0? What's the 1.5? Because that's, I don't want to climb too much higher than that. You know, I didn't want to claim something unless it was obvious by the look of it that it was better than that. I didn't go above that. And then I went and I looked on eBay. and I typed in like Marvel Tales #1 1.5, and then I actually put, even though it's got its cover, I put Marvel Tales #1 coverless, and even that people were charging and asking $20 to $30 for. So I went, you know what, 15, and that's how I came up with the pricing. Erica Boyd says, if you're talking to me, I'd go with the Hulk and the Uncanny X-Men. Right now, the Hulk has no love, but the X-Men is with Jim at 3, and I'm going to put the 1-minute warning up here. All righty, as I try to get some of these books written down. All right. Oh, and my, I mentioned my mistake happened, came in today. It is in really good condition. I can't wait to show that off. The one I was iffy about putting up.
Which one was the one that you put the bid on that you forgot the decimal point?
Oh yeah, give me just a sec. I'll be right back. I'll get it. Oh. It was the first appearance of Catman. And that's actually in pretty decent shape. I'm really happy with what I ended up getting. I was like, holy crap, it's better than what it looked like in the picture. When I was, I was willing to go around 100 if I went crazy. I wasn't going to, but I was like, yeah, that's a good $100. And then when it came back, I'm like, holy shit, that's a good $200 to $250 issue. I think it tops out around 300 on eBay for this kind of condition. All right, let's get the stop. Dun,
yeah,
dun.
I think 6.0 is averaging about 350.
Yep. Oh, 350. Well, there we go. Because that's what I would put this at, tell you the truth. The one that I decided to hold on to, I don't think anyone's going to give me $150 for a coverless Fantastic 452, complete or not. But I don't know. It'll look good on the wall next to Zatanna up here.
The problem is a lot of the people who are paying the bigger money for the comics that are coverless are putting reproduction covers on them.
Yeah, I saw that. And they're getting sales to them too. I see it on eBay that they are able to sell it. I guess they're making they're just printing them up, right? All right. So Gladiator is with Austin at $1. Captain America is with Austin, and Shang-Chi is with, I do believe that's Tony Hayes, right? Shang-Chi was Tony Hayes. Okay. And let's see, on the bottom row, X-Men is with Jim at 3. The Michael Taylor has Weird Worlds at $1.50, and Austin has Amazing Spider-Man at $1. All right. Oh, let's get holy two. Okay. Last of the dollar books, the individual dollar books. This is Red Wolf. Volume 1, number 9, 1973. There you go. It is coverless but complete. As a matter of fact, all of these are. Marvel Features, issue number 10, July 1973, starring Ant-Man and the Wasp. There we go. We have giant-sized Justice League. It is missing. It is double size. That's why it's here, but it is missing a couple of pages. Or a page at least, a splash page at least, because it starts off with a flash running. Just let everybody know. But it is still double size, giant size Justice League. Captain America, issue number 126. Alrighty, I could tell that this was Also teamed up with Fantastic Marvel's Greatest Comics, issue number 46. So this is I guess I had too many to fill up one lot. All righty. Then we've got Marvel's Greatest Comics issue number 34 from 1976, it looks. All right. If they're single, they are coverless but complete. Here is the Inferior 5, issue number 2. There you go. We have Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 174 from 1977. I was 7 years old. There you go. And that is that. Now, I cheated and got 4 books to fill this out, but they're just regular books. I think after this, I thought that it was a bad idea, so I never did it again. Profits issue number 2, 7, and 9. There you go. All righty, bid begins at $1 each. I just threw that last comic book into a bowl of soup. All right. Let's see. Let me get the go for not book, but lot 5. All right, here we go. All right, how about this one? Frankly, I'm sending you guys to the Ant-Man. Those are great books. The Captain America, the Justice League is a lot of good reading. And I don't think anybody's going to argue with me about Spider-Man. How about you, One Slick?
I was going to say, one that you don't really see, it doesn't show up that very often, is that Inferior 5.
True facts. That is true facts right there, sir. Inferior 5 is elusive. Well, Jim, I'll make an exception. Exception? Oh, for G. Okay, he's going to go for the Amazing Spider-Man. And that was 174, I believe it was. Alrighty. I had to look this up to find out what cover it was. Alrighty, and that is Austin with a buck. And then Jim comes in. And he's got B, C, and F. Alrighty. And that is Ant-Man, the Justice League, and the Inferior 5. Alrighty. Are you bidding on another auction?
No.
Okay, Inferior 5. That was for Jim as well. Okay. Let's see. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Nope. So far, that is that. Let me take a little time to actually write down some bids here. I'm falling behind just a touch as I'm on page 2. I think Darkness Comes bid, and then he just disappeared a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious. If you get a hankering to turn the heat down a little bit, I know it was too cold and I turned it on, and then I forgot about it before I started the show. Oh, nope, she's asleep.
I'm not asleep.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's see. Jim had 241. And then 277. These were the packs, so there were. All righty. And let's see. And then Detective Comics 536. Detcom 536. And we still got the highs and the hays. If you guys have any topic or anything like that, just bring it on up. Did y'all watch the State of the Union last night? Did you see what was going on with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
I watched most of it.
Yeah, me too. That was some awesome stuff.
Trump was going scorched earth on the Dems.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thankfully, I mean, it's about damn time.
Yes, Jackson, I do have some of the Inferior 5 comics.
There we go.
I usually pick them up when I can because they don't show up very often.
That is good advice. I think anybody should do that if there's an Inferior 5 comic book in an auction, let's say. Like right now, I think somebody should be challenging. It is so awesome. Let's see. Here's the 1 minute warning. We only have Jim's bid and Austin's bid. Austin has the Spider-Man on G. And let's see, Jim has the Ant-Man, the Justice League, and the Inferior 5. No love for that Captain America or the Marvel's Greatest Comics or the Red Wolf. And I didn't count on anybody bidding on the profit. That's why I just put them up there. Those are going to they'll probably be going to my flea market booth. And do I have a Tony Hayes page or do I have to make one? I do. Okay. Tony Hayes, and he has... oh my gosh, OneSlink. You asked me for I by the next auction, I will have a shipping amount for you, dude. You know what today was? Today was a day of sleep. I dropped Gail off at work at 5 o'clock. I came home trying to fall asleep, so I could wake up at a decent hour. Instead, I stay awake until 9 and then fall asleep and then wake up at around 1. Then she comes in and I'm getting stuff ready. And I'm doing work with the comics, and then it's just I fell asleep again. It's just today's the day. I don't know if you've ever had one of those.
I know what that's like, man. I'll be doing stuff around the house, and I go in and sit down in the recliner. Family dog jumps up. It's a little lap dog. She goes to sleep, and I end up going to sleep with her.
Yeah, and there's just some days where I feel like I cannot wake up, and that was today.
More B vitamins. I usually find that if I feel like that, I need more B vitamins because if I don't have enough of them, I feel sluggish all day.
I think that's what we need to do. Both Gail and I, we need to get like some one-a-days.
I actually get one that's called a B complex vitamin. Because the problem with a lot of the ones you buy in the stores, the stuff that they're made with doesn't dissolve properly in your system.
That's not good.
I get the ones I use from a company out of Utah called Nature Sunshine. Because they're made with a vegetable stearate base, so it dissolves. You can always tell whether you're getting benefit of something or not, like that when it comes in pill form. Drop it in a glass of water and see how much of it's dissolved after 8 hours.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
If it doesn't dissolve much, you're not getting much benefit out of it.
All right, let's get the stop. I was surprised to see that the State of the Union was in the afternoon. Am I crazy, or are these last few ones been in the morning?
I thought it was at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's when it showed up here. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Okay, so
simplify, Jackson. Simplify.
What I got here is Cap America. Nope, that was the last one. Here it is. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man is with Austin. Inferior 5 is with Jim, and so is the Ant-Man and the Justice League. And I do believe that is that. Right? Yep. Okie doke. And everything else hits the rejects. Okay. Here we go. And now I'm going to head on to some $2 books. Okay. Oh, I'm at $2. Can you read off some comments real quick? I need to hit the head. I was hoping to have Eric here before any of this starts, but I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, first up. Oh, goodness gracious. Did I write this down on the back? Yes, I did. This is Twilight Zone issue number 52. And this was also a victim of the needing to return it. We have Green Lantern issue number 55. This is from 1967. There you go. Next up, we have Superman, issue number 210 from 1968. There you go. Here is Superman, issue number 189 from 1966. We have a Conan the Barbarian. And this is, no, I didn't. Okay, this is 2 Conan the Barbarians, which had the tops taken from them. There you go. Well, actually, this says Kull the Destroyer. So this one's Kull, this one's Conan. All righty. And then we have another Conan the Barbarian. And Conan the Barbarian. There we go. And we have, this is like Hot Rod or something like that. And Championship Sports, Strange Sports and the Hot Rod. All right. This is Herbie the Fat Fury. Trying to find the number. Number 11 from August 1965. There you go. That is a favorite of RDB's. Showcase featuring Manhunter 2070. This is Showcase number 92. And then we have Two Gun Kid, issue number 74. And as you can see, its cover is a little bit rough. There you go. Okay. Let me get the go for lot number 8. 8. We're on 8, right? Isn't that what we're on here? Go for lot 5. I guess this is, what the hell lot am I on here, guys?
Lot 6.
6, yes. That makes sense because this is the beginning of the 2s. Go for lot 6. I will be right back, sir.
Okay.
I will not dawdle, I promise.
And speaking of 7 years ago, Jackson, when I was in elementary school in 6th grade, our history teacher made an offer to the class that whoever could recite word for word the Gettysburg Address, he would buy them lunch. That night, I went home and I memorized the entire Gettysburg Address. The very next day, when I went to his class, I said, I'm ready to try to recite it. He let me do it, and I recited the entire Gettysburg Address word for word and ended up getting the free lunch. Needless to say, I was not a very popular person with my classmates. What you won't do for a free lunch. Yeah. So Jim's going after B, C, and D. Well, that's what was the lunch? Oh, it was just a standard school lunch, you know. You go through a line, you pick out the stuff you want, and they put it on the tray, and you know, it wasn't nothing spectacular. I mean, it was a school lunch. Back then, they weren't worried about when school lunches. They weren't worried about how well you liked what it was, only that what you were getting was nutritious.
You know what? I kind of miss those square pizzas from lunch.
Yeah, I remember those, but they didn't come along very often. They didn't do pizza very often.
Not very often. And hot dogs was always the very first meal of a school day, a school year, because they were easy to make and they didn't know how many children were going to be there. I actually had a conversation with the lunch lady.
Yes,
told me.
and that and stuff like mac and cheese.
Yeah. All righty. So Jim wisely bids on the Green Lantern and the Supermans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, unfortunately, I think I'm going to end up having to jump out of here.
Well, I certainly appreciate that you hung out.
Well, I'll help whenever I can. Like I said, it's just a matter of once everybody goes to bed, I kind of have to be quiet.
I got it. Yeah.
So I will catch you later then.
Okay. You have fun, man. Be safe.
All right. Bye.
Okay. All righty. And let's see. Haha, that is awesome. What are we talking about? 47 years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard him talking about that. Let's put things for dude to react. Yeah, go on ahead. Seriously. All those questions that MK would ask on a cover ranking. Now's a good time. Now's a good time for this, I think. All righty. Let's see. During junior high, my brother, myself, and a couple of friends helped unload the food van and set up for lunch for the free lunch program. We got extras from lunch ladies. I worked at a cafeteria once. I don't know if it was for a detention or not. That was the weird thing. I don't know if I was doing it because I had to or if it was volunteer. It's a long time. It's a long time ago for this. Alrighty. Let's see. We have Avengers. I do believe this one is taken care of. And then all right. Van 4 and Jimmy Olsen or Jim. And those were buck. Okay. One Slick Dude has left the building. I'm still here in the chat, says One Slick. Yeah, he only had to stop because he couldn't be talking. His fam's sleeping. So it'd be just rude. All right, let me get the 1 minute warning. Seems like Jim is the only one with the bid. Yes, I was muted. I always mute whenever I leave the room, and I'm here having a conversation with you guys. I was reading and everything also. I read during junior high, my brother, myself, and a couple of friends helped unload the food van, and I talked about, yeah, I did the same thing, and I volunteered and everything. I don't know if I volunteered or was a detention thing, but I remember helping out with that kind of stuff. All righty. Where's Jim's page here? I'm going to get the stop. Lingerie football. Oh, I remember that crap. It wasn't great football, by the way. I don't think they cared either. I think it was more just the jiggle factor. Factor. Yeah. All right. And 11, 12, 14, 16, 18. Go. Bom, bom. Come on, baby. Get the good time. Let the good times roll. Alrighty. Let's get these down. We'll get the next round up. A lot of rejects this time around. No love for the Twilight Zone. No love for the Conans. Or the Conan and the Cull. No love for the Champion Sports and the Racers, the Herbie, the Fat Fury, the Manhunter, or the Two Gun Kid. It goes in the reject box. Here we are. But Jim did bid on the Green Lantern 55 and Superman. Oh, what were these numbers again? Issue number 210 and issue number 189. Okay, cool. Still in the $2 though. We've got Captain Marvel. This is actually Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel, the first appearance of Captain Marvel. Why is this in the $2, you ask? It is incomplete. As a matter of fact, the only story in here is the Captain Marvel story. Same with Marvel Superheroes issue number 13, which is the first appearance of Carol Danvers. It's only the Carol Danvers story, the Captain Marvel story. We do have Metal Men, issue number 55. It's complete and all's well. It's just, you can see the little bit of damage there that's going on. And, all right. Then we have Detective Comics, and this is issue number 432. Great freaking cover if it wasn't torn up. There you go, and that's why it's in the $2. Here is Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. But it is the man with cover scratches and spine stress and cover tear and all that. So that's issue number 19. We have the Avengers again. Here's issue number 185. Once again with the spine stress and ticks. There you go. We also have Iron Man coverless, number 40. Number 45. And here is Iron Man issue number 22. And then we have Doctor Strange, and this is issue number 172 from 1969. Remember, Doctor Strange actually started in the 100s. And then we have Giant Size Invaders issue 1. There you go. Let's get the go for lot number 9-ish, 8-ish, 9-ish. What was the last one? The last one was 6. This is 7. Okay. All righty. Let's go for lot 7. All righty. I can only imagine. What are we talking about? Nice, you got extras from the lunch lady. I remember evening after school. Oh, okay. Jackson is saying, "Hey, I'm having a live shot. I gotta reschedule that. We'll do the we'll do the other one in just a little bit. But thank you very much for pointing that out. This one looks like it's going to go a little bit longer, so I will reschedule this. I don't know if I should reschedule it for another day or another time. For now, I'm going to actually I'm going to put it at 11:35. See if Eric's okay with that. I've sent a couple of messages to Eric. Hey, come on in, come on in. He has not yet, as you can see. All righty, what do we got? What do we got? We've got 2 on J from Tony Hayes. And Tony Hayes is saying that he wants that Giant Size Invaders. Invaders. That's a really good song from Iron Maiden, by the way. All righty. Then we have $2 on CGG and H from Jim. C being the Metalman. I believe that was 35. All righty. And then let's see. D is the Detective Comics. Detcom. What was it? I'll have to list 436 or something. By the way, I put a lot of bids on a whole bunch of Detective Comic 400s run, including, by the way, Detective Comics 400. I'll probably be outbid on that one, but if my wife found out how much I'd bid, she'd smack the shit out of me. Alrighty, let's see. We've got a G, and that is the Iron Man. Okay, and he's going for the Iron Man as well. All right. Iron Man 45 and Iron Man 22. Once again, good reader copies today. We picked up some really cool comics for cheap that you can check out. Well, you know, Breen's dislike of coverless comics. Exactly. Maybe that's what's keeping him away. We have covered comics as well. I mean, there's no love for the Daredevil or the Captain Marvels yet. Captain Marvels, I didn't know how that would do. On one hand, that is the first appearance of Captain Marvel, and it does have the story, and it's the first appearance of Carol Danvers. On the other hand, that's it. Those, by the way, were books that made me bid on this lot. And that and the Incredible Hulk Annual #1. Yeah. Eric Boyd saying, I'm a bit out of it. Everyone have a good night and have fun with this auction. I hope everybody does. Darkness comes in with 2 on A and 3 on J. Okay. 2 on A, which is the Marvel Super. Darkness, I don't know if you were here and you heard, that is only the Captain Marvel story out of that Marvel Superheroes comic. That's why it's $2. Being the first appearance of Captain Marvel and all, it should be a much bigger dog. But that's why it's only $2. If that, I don't know if you heard it, but if it makes a difference, I want to make sure everything's on the up and up. 3 on J is the Invaders. All right. There we go. And let's see. I'm back. What did I win? What did I win? Did I win the red bite? You won the 10 speed, sir. Yes, you sold enough. You sold enough. What was it? Flower seeds or something, I believe it was, that we were selling back then. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to write anything down off of an older page here? Yes. Okay. Okay, sir. I just wanted to make sure there was, you know, I don't want any surprises or anything. Be on the up and up. And Darkness, let's see. Tony Hayes comes in with 4 on the Invaders. Where the freaking thing? Oh, there it is. This is the one I'm looking for. And Darkness comes in with 5, and that is our second fisticuffs of the night, by the way. And I Seeds, yep. And Tony folds on J. Now, that was the only thing that was going. I think I'm going to put the 1-minute warning in. Before I do, I will point out that on the top row, Captain Marvel, the Marvel Superheroes #13 doesn't have any love, nor does the Daredevil. And on the bottom row, the Avengers, the Doctor Strange are the only 2 that have. So we've got 4 books here. The Marvel Superheroes 13, first appearance Carol Danvers, and Daredevil. That's issue number 19. And then we have Avengers And then the Doctor Strange coverless with no bids. If anybody wants to change that, you are more than welcome to. All righty. Let me see if I am missing anything. Yes. All right. Jim had the Ant-Man. And let's see the JLA. Bum, bum, 2 on B, says Darkness, taking the Marvel superheroes. Number 13. Darkness comes $2. Alrighty. Inferior 5. Number 2 was from Jim as well. 2, 4, and 6. It's 24. And 2 on F, the Daredevil from Tony Hayes. Alrighty. Awesome. F, Daredevil, 19, Tony Hayes, $2. Okay, here we go. And with that, I am putting up the 1-minute warning here. I should have already. But I'm doing this, I am trying to get everybody's bids written down. I might actually take some time and to make sure they're all written down. Amazing Spider. That's 174 to Austin. And let's see. Also, Captain America Falcon. Cap Falcon. To Austin. All right. F is the Avenger. What did I do? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry about that, dude. I didn't do that all night. It's I waited for you. I waited for you to make a bid, and then I was like, "Hey, how am I going to screw up?" Okay, I haven't screwed up in a long time. All righty, and that is 185. 185. There we go. And let's see. There was also the other Amazing Spider-Man, wasn't there? It was 200 something. Am I good with? Okay. I will take the E Daredevil if nobody. Okay, gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is Daredevil 19. And that is Tony Hayes. All righty. So only the Doctor Strange has no love right now. So there we go. Cool. I'm going to start taking these down. If anybody wants that Doctor Strange, let me know when I get back here. I will put it on your sheet. But as it goes, Darkness Comes has the Captain Marvels. Jim has the Metal Men and the Detective Comics. Tony Hayes has the Daredevil and the Avengers. Jim Sorensen has the Iron Man. And Darkness Comes, I believe, at 5, won the Invaders, and Doctor Strange is into the reject box. Okay. There we go. Or as one slick deemed it, it'll be back in a future auction box. I've never really been much of an Olympics watcher, but I'm seeing a picture of the skater Alyssa Liu right now. She's rocking the Inhumans crystal hair. Isn't she, though? Okay, I got to admit, I watched her skate because it came up on my feed, and it was like, it was like joy and gliding on ice or something, a true American or something like that. It's like, okay, let's see what this person has to say. And let's see it. And you know what? You could tell she loved being on that ice. And I did think it was kind of cute that she's on the podium and they start the Star Spangled Banner and she puts her left hand starts to put her left hand over the heart, and she looks over. I don't know if she looked at her coach or her dad, but she quickly puts the left hand down, puts her right hand over her heart. I thought that was really cute. All right, let me get the $3. Oh, these are $3. $3. Okay, we're moving up in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm sharing. There you go. And let me get these up. All right, $3 books. We have Journey into Mystery, issue number 108. There you go. I almost was going to put this in the big dogs because there's a big dog Journey into Mystery as well. All right, it is not $3. Then we have X-Men 80. This is you can see the water damage. Not that it's stained, it's just it's wavy, and like comics are not supposed to make that noise when you. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's X-Men number 80. Then we have Fantastic Four issue number 39. Now there are a few cover problems with this one that you might not notice. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. Warlock, issue number 1. There you go. And then we have Superman. And this is issue number something. It is Silver Age with the go-go checks and crypto. But as you can see, the number actually got taken. And then we have the Incredible Hulk, issue number 156. You see that right there on the corner. There you go. That's the main, it's got a roll in it. You can see that on the top. All right. Next up, we've got Giant Size Supervillain Team Up, issue number 1. And once again, you can just tell by the cover. There's a lot of stress on this. This is a very well read, and that's basically what we're doing here, reading copies and such. This may have been okay as a $5 book. I don't know. But I figure if it's desired, it's going to get there. This probably could have gone a lot higher, to tell you the truth. But this is the Avengers number 14. There you go. It's one of those where the title got torn off and somebody decided to write 14 on the top. So there you go. Then we have Superboy. And this is the 80-page giant, number 3 from 1964. All righty. And finally, we have Fantastic Four, number 72. Now, the important part of the cover's there. The cool-ass Silver Surfer drawing, but the title got torn. There you go, kids. Bidding begins at $3 each. As soon as I get that go for lot number 9. Well, 8, I think it is. All right, let's here we go. Go for lot, I believe it's 8. 8. Okay. Which turns into circle and back inside. All these are tempting. Yeah, this is a pretty good lot. This is a pretty good lot. Okay, let me make sure that everybody's got their. I'm still trying to make sure the books are written down. I may take a few seconds, like I'll turn the camera on myself here and actually go through these pages so I can absolutely make sure everything got written down. Well, let's see. Avengers for Austin. Avengers. Nope, that's already done. Jim. I'm on Jim here. And it's Iron Man. 22 and 45. Okay, and it was also Middleman. 35 and or something around there, and then the Fantastic Four. I forgot what number that was. Jimmy Olsen. All right, and let's see the last one. Oh, I see we got some bids. Yes, I gotta hurry around. Hurry around. Okay, Darkness Comes had Invaders. Giant size. 1, 5. Is there anybody with a mic that can jump on? That's the second time that's happened. Let's see what we got here. I need to start writing those down too. Yeah, I might take a moment here and just a little bit just to make sure that everything gets written down. Detcom 436. That was 3. No, 2. 3. And let's see, Fant 4. And 2, got that done. All that's done. Let me start writing this down real quick. Sorry about that, guys. We've got one. Darkness Comes with A, B, C, F, H, and J. All righty. D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, E. All righty. So A, B, and C being the Thor, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four. Thor, X-Men, Fant 4. All righty. And then Jim comes in with A, B, C, and E, and that's the Superman. So the Warlock got no love. Let's see. And then on the other, let's say F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pistachio.
Okay, and Darkness Comes on the other side of the page. On the bottom row had F, which is the Incredible Hulk. Ink Hulk. And that is issue number 156. And then let's see, we also have H, which is the Avengers 14. All right. And then we have J, which is Fantastic Four. Do you guys know what number that Fantastic Four is? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 72. It's still there. Okay, cool. All right. Then Darkness Comes 3. Okay, there we go. On this bottom row, Jim had H, but missed out. Darkness got there first. But he also has I, which is the Superboy, which I believe is actually the 80-page giant. Number 3. There we go. And that's Jim with $3. All righty. And let's see. 3 on G, the giant size supervillain team up. and that's Tony Hayes. And at this point, the entire bottom row has bids. Let's see, that interior Silver Surfer title just became the exterior title. Exactly, right? Jim says 4 on A and B. All righty. Okay, got that. And let's see. And Darkness Comes says 5 on A and B. Still no love for the Warlock. That's the only thing on this entire board is the power of the Warlock. Number 1, first appearance of Magnus. That's the only thing that does not have love. Actually, I found out there's a lot of first appearances I did not know of. That A is not a first appearance. I know that, but it's an actual Journey into Mystery. This is not a reprint title. That is an actual Journey into Mystery 108, which at this point would be $350 or higher if you wanted to bid on it. You can always find issue numbers in the Indician Splash. But yeah, I know, but that would mean I would have to open it up. I think it's easier to ask the chat. All right, we now have our 3rd and 4th fisticuffs of the evening. There we go. All right, and I am back to writing books down here to see how this goes. Somebody don't sleep on that power of the Warlock. You know, wouldn't hurt to have an entire board go. Just personally, I think it would be kind of cool. All righty. Inferior 5, number 2 for Jim. All righty. And let's see what we've got here. At this point, it's 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32. All righty. And then it is 369, which would be 49. All right. Okay. Where is the good? You can thank Stan Lee for teaching us that $5 word of which he hated. Indicia, or splash page. I'm just kidding. All right. It's Tony Hayes. I got the Shang-Chi. And what else on this page? Nope. Michael Taylor didn't win that. Oh, yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I did. I need a Michael Taylor page for Weird Worlds. Michael Taylor, Weird Worlds. I believe it was issue number 4. Okay. And I believe that page is done. Darkness Comes. Let's get the 1-minute warning. 1-minute warning. Okay, and as it stands, everything has a bid, all except for that Power of the Warlock, number 1, first appearance of Magnus. Well, let me find, where did I put the, I'm taking the numbers down with, there it is. All right, Journey into Mystery is with Jim at 6 right now. X-Men is with Jim at 6. All right, the Fantastic Four. Well, the Fantastic Four is with Darkness Comes at 3. And no love for the Warlock, as it's been pointed out. Superman is with Jim at 3. Okay, and then we have Darkness Comes with the Incredible Hulk. Tony Hayes has the giant-sized supervillain. Darkness Comes has the Avengers. Jim has the Superboy, and Darkness Comes has Fantastic Four number 72. That's where we stand right now with this lot. Darkness, holy Toledo. Darkness comes in and says 10 on A and B. And then Jim says 11 on B. All righty. Let's see, 12 on A, and we have our first Donnabrook, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, 12 on A. 11 on A. It wasn't B, it was A. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Our first Donnabrook still. 15 on A from Jim. Okay. Let's see how this goes, kids. It's something. Remember, every time for the last 3 months, 20 on A. Oh, my gosh. From Darkness Comes. Every time. This is where we ended. Mill has brought us to the brink of it. We have a firefight. And if you had 1 hour and 51 minutes, you won. I had to do both roles, ladies and gentlemen, but we have had our first firefight in 4 months. I am so happy about this. And it's on a low-grade comic book auction. So, yes, I am, by the way, entertained. Dark Admiral, are you not entertained? That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much for this. That is so cool, and Eric's not here for it. No. Yes, and by the way, please give the auction here a thumbs up, please. By the way, I did undervalue this, and you're still not in the range of YouTube for this, even this condition, much less the ones later. So yeah. All righty, let's see. 26 from Darkness Comes. All righty. Holy Toledo and a half, kids. I always said I think the firefight is the best, but it's always been like, what do you say if it goes further? I don't think there's things to say. I say thank you. That's what I say. Let's see where this goes, ladies and gentlemen. And we get a fold from Jim. All righty. And with that, I am going to quickly write down 2 more books for Tony Hayes, because he had the Avengers 185 and Daredevil 19. And everything except for I just spelled Daredevil with 2 eyes. Okay, and everything up till this moment is written down, hopefully correctly. Okay. Wow, guys, thank you very much for this. Let's get these down. We'll get the next round up. All right, let me get stop. There you go. Excuse me, move my water so I don't tip it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Thor, which is with Darkness Comes at, wait, what? Right? Yep, at 26. Just want to make sure. X-Men is at $10 with Darkness Comes. Fantastic Four is with Darkness Comes at $3. The Power of the Warlock, first appearance of Magnus, the only thing that hits the reject box. Superman is with Jim at $3. And we have the Incredible Hulk with Darkness Comes at $3. Tony Hayes has the giant-sized supervillains. The Avengers is With Darkness Comes. I think this is probably the best on the board as far as deal. I don't know, that Journey into Mystery. The giant size Superboy is with Jim at 3, and Darkness Comes also has the Fantastic Four number 72 at 3. Okay. I think I may actually have to reschedule. I'll talk to Eric about a good day to. I think maybe we'll reschedule it for next week. The other video that was supposed to go on tonight. Okay, kids, next up, still on the $3. We have, this cover is detached, and I think it's also separated, but this is Superboy number 132. And we have Superboy issue number 95, but I think this comic, I don't remember the cover being detached. I could check it out if you want. But this is Superboy number 95. It is torn. You can see that on the end there. And you can see it. I think this is a detached. Well, it's at least a detached cover. I would have to go with that. I can open it up just to make sure. This one is not, however. This has just got a roll. It's Adventure Comics 465. And then we have Marvel Collectors Classics, issue number 12. And this is together and everything. It's just got cover issues, as you can see. There you go. I think it might not have a back cover. You know what? Hold on. I was checking. I don't know why I have this urge to make sure what I'm talking about here. I just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm excited. Yeah, we had a firefight. Yeah, that's right. That's what this one was. It doesn't have, it has a front cover, not a back cover. That's why it's in the $3. All right. It has a front cover, not a back cover. I think I just reversed it. Now, this one has a bit of water damage, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can see. This is the first appearance of Kiss in comics. This is the cameo. They actually show up more in issue number 13. There you go. Next up, you can see right here where the staple has actually been, it's just not attached at the bottom anymore. There you go. You can also see the other stress, the lines and everything. This is Daredevil number 28. And then once again, just a very stressed out cover. As you can see, the staple pops on the side there. And you see it's not horrible. It's together and everything. Covers on it. It's just a well-read copy. And then we have Fantastic Four number 113 with multiple cover tears. You see that one right above Overmind's arm and the one right on the box taking out Human Torch's head. All right. Once again, cover tears. This is the Adventure Comics number 370. And we have, oh, shoot. I have 11 books here. Okay. We have The Witching Hour, issue number 14. And you can see the cover stress, the staple pops. This might be a case of cover that is really, really trying to stay on. And that is issue number 14. And then we have Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 1. And I do believe the cover is detached. Okay, so we've got A, B, C, D, G, all the way to K right there. Bidding begins as soon as at $3 each. As soon as I get the go for lot number 9, I think we're on. Let's just go with 9. Go for lot 9. There you go. And let's see how this one runs. Okay. I don't need that. I am going to need this page to write everything down from last auction. It was a good run, which of course, let's see, Tony Hayes. Oh, right out the gate, we've got a Tony Hayes 3 on E, the Howard the Duck. Howard Duck, and that is 12. First cameo of Kiss. Tony Hayes, $3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have Jim coming in with ABC, GH, and I. Okay. And that would be A is the two Superboys. Superboy and Superboy. And those are numbers. I know one of them's 95. I forgot what the number 130 something or other. Let's see, 130. All right, okay. And that's Jim at 3. Okay. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then he had GH and I, which is Thor, Fantastic Four, and Adventure Comics. And that's Thor 191. Fant 4. Fant 4 stick, greatest movie ever, 113. And then Adventure Comics, I think that was like 230 something. What is that? I can't see the number. And that's Jim with $3. Jim with $3. It's pretty. This is not a bad auction, isn't it? I mean, it's reader copies only, but you know, it's still pretty damn cool. I'm having fun anyway. I think it's kind of neat because these are actually decent books for being in the condition they are. Let's see. We have 3 on K from Tony Hayes getting that Nick Fury #1. Alrighty, and that is where we are stopped for now. And I have that Witching Hour. Awesome book, says Darkness Comes. Okay, kids, you just got that. That is a great recommendation. I think right now we have no love for Adventure Comics or the Marvel Collector's item. No for Daredevil or the Witching Hour. Those need some homes to go home to, kids. Alrighty. Did Tony Hayes have any picks on that last one? Nope. And did we have no Michael Taylor on the last one? Darkness Comes had a lot on the last one. He had the Incredible Hulk. The Ink Hulk 156 at 3. And then he also had Avengers 14 for only $3. That's pretty cool, man. That is a great deal. I'm happy somebody walked away with it. And Fant 472 for $3. And on the other side, there was Thor. It was actually Journey into Mystery 108. Journey into Mystery 108, 26. Which is just about where it is on that condition. I appreciate you grabbing from me. X-Men 80 at 10. And then, let's see, I need Jim. Here he is. And on that last one, Jim had the Superman with Crypto on the cover. I did not get the number, but that was a 3. Putting it 44. And let's see. We had Jim with Super Bowl. Oh, nope, that's this one. Okay. And we're all caught up. We're all caught up. This is awesome. Awesome night, kids. I hope Eric's about to tell us he had an awesome night watching sport ball. How'd it go, my friend? Hello?
Yeah, you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just dropped by and say, let's do the origin thing next week.
Oh shoot, I got it. Yeah, okay.
Because I'm fading a little early tonight, so and I don't want to rush you through the rest of this. So We'll just do that next week.
Can you hang out here?
I can stay for a lot or so.
Okay, cool. It's always nice to have the extra conversation and everything. Let's see. Today is the 25th. Next week will be the 4th. Alrighty. It is for 9 o'clock. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll say that, and we'll get started about 10:30, like we usually do.
Like we usually do. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's not be silly. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have. Englentine, you are still making money on these beat up issues. That is still a good sale. It is, and I appreciate it. I really do. I don't know if you were here, Tony, but I'm going to be offering the deal, not now, but Gail's birthday is coming up. And we were wondering what to do, but we have had the damnedest time getting her license and the car we are driving legal in Indiana. So what we figured we're going to do is we're going to take the paperwork and we're going to drive down to Florida and make a vacation of it and get her shit together. It's going to cost some money to rent a car and stay in a hotel down there and everything. So I'm going to offer the deal. You know, you give $100, you get 115 credit and that kind of stuff. I might actually set up some sort of, because I've never done this, GoFundMe or something. But yeah, just to let you know, it's not out of desperation. It's just out of, yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, Breen, you missed out on a firefight.
I was listening.
I had to do both sides myself. It didn't sound, it sounded okay, I think, but it didn't sound natural. It just wasn't, it wasn't a natural thing. All right, let me get the 1 minute warning here, kids. It looks like bids have dried up. 1 minute warning. Also, good to know. It's normal back pain and something called a kidney stone. So the kidneys are okay, except for I'm pissing fire. Haven't gotten anything on the blood test yet. All right. I just said that because I just felt a little pain in my back, which is just apparently just normal back pain, which I'm happy to say. All righty, kids. When I was a kid, I didn't really care about the condition of comic book if it was in needing of reading in that issue and such. Yeah, this kind of toes the line here a little bit. I get that. Okay, where is you know what? I will get these down and then we'll get the next round up. Okay, and then I'll write more of these down. So let me get the stop. Woo, dog. And let me see if I can't remember as much of this as possible. Okay, the ones that didn't sell or didn't get bids. Adventure Comics, Marvel Collector's Item Classics, number 12. Daredevil, number 28. And The Witching Hour, issue number 14. Now let's see if I can remember. Jim had Superboy. I can see the number now. Number 132. Superboy number 95. Tony Hayes has the Howard the Duck number 12. And Jim has Thor 191. Fantastic Four 113. Adventure Comics number 370. And Tony Hayes had Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all at $3 each. And with that, we're going to get out the $5. It's right at the end, actually, here. We've got two $5 and two big dog lots left. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, 11 and 12 and 13. Oh, there's 13 $5. You know what? I'll put them all in one lot just to keep things going. Okay, kids, we have the 80-page giant. Whoa, shit! I'm falling over. Issue number 4. All righty, the cover's there. It is taped together. There is some tape keeping this book together. Next up, we have Our Army at War, issue number 166. And then we had Thor 177. We have Superboy, issue number 152. And it's got that right there. Little tear. We have Gunsmoke Western, and this is a detached cover. That's issue number 77. There you go. Like I said, if I could remember it, I think the only problem with this is what you called this foxing.
Yeah.
I have looked this up. I see people getting rid of brown stains, but not the white ones. So I'm trying to find something. Obviously, you guys could see the water damage. This is issue number 119 of House of Mystery. Fantastic Four annual number 4. And you can see it does have the issues of the spine that these thick books usually had. There you go. Giant sized Superman annual number 4. This thing is held together by love and tape. And it is even also split. The cover split at the top. There you go. Okay. We have Strange Tales, issue number 134. There you go. Going through what makes this book a $5 book is there's a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna keep that there. And then we have Strange Tales, issue number 142. There you go. That as well. And we have the Fantastic Four annual number 8. I would love to get one of these in mint, but this is not there, kids. It's just not there. There you go. And let's see. We have Detective Comics, issue number 339, and this also has a detached and split cover. Actually, I think it's attached at the top staple, but obviously not at the bottom staple. Okay, and then we have, this is the furthest any incomplete comic has gone. All righty. And it has gone all the way to the $5 only because I could not justify more, even though it goes for more on eBay. But this is Batman number 83. All righty, and this is Batman number 72. Okie dokie. So this time around, we've got K, L, and M attached to it as well. So Eric, where do you go on this board? As I get to go for lot number 9, I think we're on, or something like that. 10.
Probably the 80-page giant in the Superman annual.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
I've always been I love the odd size books, and then but as far as the Strange Tales with the Watcher, the Thor, and that Fantastic Four annual you were talking about, the one closest to the detective, that's number 1.
Okay.
There's a lot of good stuff on this lot.
I don't think there's a weak spot. There's a fucking awesome. There should not be a $5 book that stays with me here. This is such, awesome stuff. Our Army at War, the Fantastic Four number 8, the Detective Comics probably would be my first 2 in all honesty.
A bunch of them just went bye-bye.
Oh, I guess I should be paying attention to that. I still have to write some stuff down. I think there might be a little bit of time, like where we're just chatting as I'm doing math on the next thing. All righty. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C 1, 2, 3, 4, That's one thing we were talking about earlier. This is a damaged booklet. I call it a scratch and dent, thanks to Amy last night. But these are still some really cool books, man. All righty, so Jim comes in with C, D, G, H, I, J, and M. C being the Thor. And then we get the Superboy from, righty, I forgot the number. Superboy something or other. Thor is 177. All righty, and then we have G, which is on the other side. Page here. F 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H. Yeah, I make 5 spaces. I haven't had to use 5 spaces in years. There were times. Let's see. G being the Fant 4 Annual 4. Fant 4 and 4. All righty, and I being the Fant 4 Annual 8. Okay, and let's see. Ooh, I should have cut those down to 4. Let's see, and let's see. He has J, which is the Detective Comics, right? And M. Okay, M. Oof. Where am I going to put that? Here we go. M. And that is let's see, J, K, L, M. That is the 2 Golden Age Batmans. Batman 72 and 82. And that is Jim with $5. I didn't know he went past the letter J. Good for him. The 2 Golden Age detectives are incomplete. Yes. $5 foot long and 3 rows. Nice, says Tony Hayes. Yeah. I figured let's get it all done in one, and then we have nothing but the Golden Age left after that. Let's see. What do we not have bids on that we should have bids on? There is no bid on the Flash. Guys, come on. No bid on Our Army at War. That's A and B. There's no bid on E, which is the Gunsmoke Western. There's no bid on F, the House of Mystery. Where's Glenser when you need them? No bid on H, the Giant Size Superman Annual. Wait, yes, there is. That was one. That was one. Giant Size Annual number 4, Superman with Jim. All right. Okay. There's no love for either of the Strange Tales. I'm actually surprised at that one. I thought the Strange Tales would go. You know, sometimes it's just like, yeah, this one's going to go. This one. At the very least, The Watcher. I thought that one would take off. That's 134. Okay. And Strange Tales 142. All right. Let's see. Still no bids. No bids on the thing. Let me get the 1 minute warning. All righty. You know, sometimes I can keep up, but we've been moving at an okay pace here. Oh, I was about to put Strange Tales. Let's see. 1 minute warning. There we go. Did you see that I had the adventures you put in the return box last? I did not, Jim. I'll put that on your page here. I'm writing a lot of stuff down. I'll make sure it gets in there and it gets out of the reject box. All right. Adventure comics. I forgot what number. I'll just put Flash because I know he was on the cover. And that is 3, and that puts you at 47. All right. Strange Tales 134 is the first mention of eternity. First mention of eternity. I know he makes his first appearance later. All righty. Let's see. 4. Okay. Giant size Superman 80 page. I don't have that down. Okay. Super 80 page giant 3, and that was a 5. And then any more for Jim on this one? It's Superman Crypto. I got that. All right. So Jim is cool on that page. Strange Tales. All right. Let me get the stop. No extra bids on this one. And it's all Jim. This lot was the Jim show. And he had the Thor, I believe, the Superboy, the Fantastic Four annual number 4, the Superman annual number 4, the Fantastic Four annual 8, the Detective Comics issue number, what was that, 305? What was it? 339. And the Batman 82 and 72, or 72 and 83. All kid-donkeys, artichokes, everything else hits the reject box. Alrighty. And I have to pull out that adventure from the reject box. Go. And let's get the big dogs, kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have, ladies and gentlemen, Marvel Collector's Classics, issue number 1. There you go. You know what I'll do? Here you go. I forgot. I made notes. Cover held on by tape. I actually forgot I made notes just so I could read them off to you guys if you're wanting to know what it's all about there. All right. Next up, we have Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue number 7. You can see the tear there. There you go. It actually presents well in the bag, but there is no back cover. The front cover is detached, and it's stained. Now, by that, I do know that when you take the cover off, I believe there's a stain under the cover right here on the page. All right. Then we have Challengers of the Unknown, issue number 12. And this says cover barely attached, very clean otherwise. Oh, yeah, that's right. I opened this up and like the pages are just white. I mean, they are beautiful pages. The cover looks like hell. And it is barely hanging on. This one is well read. There's a tear on the cover corner, and there's spine stress and a corner crunch. You got, or a corner tear actually right here. Was that? No, that's corner crunch. It's not torn. Okay, it's just kind of bent in. You got spine stress on the spine. But otherwise, that's all I have. Cover corner torn. Oh, wait, no, it is torn in. Yep, I guess that. I can't tell. Where's the cover tear? Oh, right here. There you go. All right, but there you go. I think that's a great buy at 8. Then we have Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 15. There you go. And my note on, I don't have any notes. It's just a mid-grade copy of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 15. So there you go. On the bottom, wait a second, I forgot. There we are. There's only 8 of them, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Next up, we have Our Army at War, and this is issue number 32. Okay, you can see its shoe right here. And of course, the cover is not attached, by the way. It says cover split and detached, and there's a shoe right here, like a bug got to it. And then we have our Army at War issue number 33, which has the same problem. It's a detached cover, and you got the bug chew. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have Superman, and this is issue number 135. This is a 10-cent issue. Obviously, you see the cover tears. My notes were no back cover, front cover detached. Okay, so this is detached. It's basically coverless, but the cover is right there. All righty, bidding begins as marked. There we go. How about here, Eric? What do you recommend? What would you go to? Or are these two damaged?
No, any one of them really.
I'm with our Army at War so quickly, and then the Sergeant Fury. I think that's where I would go. Like the first 3 books is probably Fantastic Four, number 69, and Nick Fury. If you're looking for the cleanest books, those would be your best bet. Oh, put up the dollar. What? Oh, I need to put Clifford up. There we go. Thank you. All righty, and right out the gate, Jim says C, D, and H. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, and C is the challenges of the unknown. Challengers. Jim 8. Come on, kids. It's a lot of at this point, one slick we're good. 1, 2, 3. All righty, let's see. D is the Fant 4, number 69. That's with Jim. All righty. And then let's see. H is, oh, come on. There's no other bids. Come on, kids. There's good stuff up here. Let's see. F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G, H. Alrighty. And H is the Superman. I believe that was what, 136? 135, 136 or something. There we go. 135. Not too shabby, gang. What numbers are they? Are they A through O? I see. How did I take down the? Yeah, they're A through H. So, A, B, C, D, or A, B, C, and D on the top. G, H, I. Wait, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's what we're going for right there. That's what it is. A, B, C, D on top, E, F, G, H on the bottom. All righty. Good stuff, man. How'd your sports ball go tonight? Did you win?
I didn't have any dogs in the fight tonight. So I'm trying to think of what did I watch? I mean, well, yeah, it's fine. I guess there's a couple upsets that were brewing, but none of them happened. So it was kind of business as usual.
Yeah.
But I watched the first episode of do you remember a show called Winning Time?
Yeah.
That was about the Lakers.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
No.
First episode. It took place at the time that they were filming Airplane. And they did the scene with the kid in the cockpit. Yeah, talking to, is your Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, blah, blah, blah. And they showed the scene afterwards. The little kid comes up to him and goes, Mr. Jabbar, you really are my favorite player. Can I have an autograph? He just looks at us and says, fuck off, kid. And that's not embellishment. They said he was famous for telling kids to fuck off when they'd ask for autographs.
That's awesome. Let's see. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? All righty. Wow. All right. Let's see how this goes, kids. Boom, boom. Let's see. I need 20 Hayes. Avengers. 185 is done. Daredevil. Howard the Duck. Howard Duck. 12. Alrighty, and then it was let's see. He doesn't get the song reference. Well, yeah. If I go crazy, you still call me Superman. Yeah, I remember that song, long time ago. Not a favorite, but it's all right. It was all right. Let's see. Marvel Superheroes 12 and 13. Got those. Got that from Tony Hayes. Jim. Do I have Jim Superboys from this page? Superboy. 195. I did not.
John C. Reilly played the owner of the team.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen him in anything because I don't watch Will Ferrell movies.
Right.
But man, he looked just like that guy. Occasionally, not being a sports guy, if you want to visualize Dr. Jerry Buss, picture Tom Atkins with a little bit longer hair and a couple buttons unbuttoned on his shirt.
Okay.
But it was scary how you looked at him and saw Jerry Buss. But I think I might stick with it. It was like 17 episodes. Because I'm rereading the book about the Showtime Lakers now, and yeah, it got me. In the series is based on the book.
Yeah, I've finished off an animated show called Invincible, based on the comic. That I just finished that tonight. It was all right. It was good. Actually, it was really good, to tell you the truth.
I saw the first 4 episodes of season 1. I mean, it wasn't that it was bad. I think I just lost my access to it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I can go back and watch it now, but I can watch anything. So I don't know that I'll get back to it. And I seem to be the least genre watching person in our entire group.
Probably. I mean, I'm almost exclusive. I watch like a lot of older shows, though. If I'm watching regular TV, like I don't watch new TV very much, but I do watch some older shows. If it's new TV, it's usually some sort of cooking thing or a comedy. I like this one I saw, Animal Shelter. That one made me laugh, but a lot of times it's just older stuff. Like I would rather put on Dick Van Dyke over a lot of the newer stuff.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Soap again.
Yeah.
And you need to watch that.
You know what? Okay.
It really
I'm A-okay with that suggestion.
I said, I honestly think it's the funniest show ever made. Not saying it's the best, but it does have its moments where it's as good as anything, and it is just absolutely funny as you know what.
Okay. Let's see. Make sure all these are done. I apologize for the time I'm taking, guys. I'm writing. I'm behind a lot here as far as writing books down. There you go. So I'm trying to catch up. I've wasted
the character, the ventriloquist. One of Bert's sons is a ventriloquist.
Yep.
And his dummy is black, and the dummy is racist, sexist, homophobic, you name it. And there's some hysterical moments with that character.
That is kind of funny. Let's see. Jim, Thor 199, Thor 191, Fant 4 113. Fant 4 113 and Adventure Comics 230 something. Okay, that's the Legion. And those were $3. All right. Okay, and that is good for that page. And then Thor 177 for Jim. Thor 177, $5. There was Superboy in the $5 lot, as well as Strange Tales 142. Strange Tales 142. Okay, 5 and 5. And then we had I'm still writing stuff down. I apologize, guys. I just want to make sure that this is done and done properly. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the stop, and then we're going to put the other one up. I'm going to finish this up while we're doing that. I think it was all Jim, right? Here we go. We've got Jim with C, D, and H, which is the Challenges of the Unknown. Issue number, 12, and then Fantastic Four, number 69. That's C, D, E, F,
Campbell's.
G, H. Say again?
I was answering Tony's question.
Oh, and that is Superman 135. Alrighty. And these big dogs hit the reject box. They'll probably show up again somewhere. Okay. Dun. All righty, gang. Where do I want these? These are higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's see. 2. 2, and that's 3. Okay, and 4. Which I guess, guys, I really went low on a couple of these. This is the first appearance or first crossover between the Human Torch and the X-Men. In this case, it's the Iceman. That's Strange Tales 120. No notes, but I could tell you the cover is detached. There you go. This is Daredevil number 18. It is the first appearance of Gladiator. All righty. It feels off, but it's not wavy. Nothing like it. You could feel like maybe it was left in a damp area or something, because it feels like that, but there's no waviness. There's no water damage. It's just when you touch it, it feels a little bit off. This is Daredevil issue number 5. This is the coverless Daredevil issue number 5, first appearance of the Matador. We have a coverless Journey into Mystery 103. I didn't put notes on anything coverless. I think it does have a back cover. But this is the first appearance of the Enchantress and the first appearance of the Executioner. And here we have Batman number 87. This is from the year 1954. So this is legitimate golden age. There you go. Next up, we have the first cameo appearance of Mary Jane. You guys might have remembered. This is that she had a couple of cameos before she appeared. This is issue number 25 of Amazing Spider-Man. Once again, coverless. All right. And then, Shoot, I forgot again. There we go. Do a little space here. There we go. So it'll be A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we have Marvel Tales, issue number 1. My notes are there's a hole in the front cover, tape is holding the spine, and there are clips off of the edge of the back cover, mostly, but you can see it on a few. Yeah, it's actually mostly on the back cover. There you go. All righty. That, by the way, is way undervalued for what I saw on eBay and on the what do you call it, comic book realm. And then we have this is, I've got to say, I put it at a 2. It's 2, maybe a 3. It's Journey into Mystery 108, but yeah, a lot better condition. It's together, the spine's attached. I mean, this is just a low grade issue. It's not, there you go. All right. Bidding begins as soon as I get the go for lot 11-ish, I guess. I don't know. 12. Let's go for lot 12. Why not? It's arbitrary at this point. There we go. Let's see if there's any sales here. I think we got some good all righty, what do we got here? My brother loves these gritty superhero shoes like Invincible, all shows. And the boys, I for one dread watching or reading it. I do plan on seeing them though. I thought Invincible was okay. I read that Challengers this month, the Challengers of Outer Space says Summoner. And I also read that Superman December 59, I think. Hella good, Superman versus Superboy. I remember Soap from when I was a kid. Young Billy Crystal was on that show. This is the Tates and the, oh, okay, that's Soap. All righty, let's see. Where's Maha? The Executioner one is tempting. When you touch it, it feels off. Yeah, I've heard of that before. Austin says 18 on F. I did not stutter. Say again?
So you can tell Soap was an old show because Jody played the gay character who wanted a sex change operation, but he banged 2 chicks in the 4 years of the show. Modern audiences not accept that today because if you're gay, you've reached the pinnacle of perfection and you'd never go back.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got? A, B, C, D on the top, E, F, G, and H on the bottom.
And for the record, I didn't mean that to disparage gays. It just eliminates a major plot point that you could do with a character that would be like a wow factor for that kind of character, for a gay character.
Okay, so 18 on F from Austin. This was what he was looking for. Amazing Spider-Man 25. So where do you go on this one, Eric? What intrigues you?
I've always loved the cover of Marvel Tales #1.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had it a couple times. Came close to buying it again, but yeah, cheaped out the last minute. And the other 3 with covers, I love all 3 of those.
Journey into Mystery 103 for Jim. I'm not as bothered by the lack of cover, obviously. So my first would probably be the Daredevils, just because I'm a big Daredevil fan. But there's a Golden Age Batman. I would not let that go, except for I'm letting it go. But I'm letting it go for $15. Yeah, so yeah, I think that would actually, the Batman would be, just because it's so old. And then the first appearances, the Executioner has to be talked about, the Gladiator. But yeah, you're right, that Marvel Tales, man, that Marvel Tales, even the tearing the cover, the middle of the cover there, it doesn't detract from it too much.
No, it really
so-
doesn't. I mean, that's
It almost looks like somebody put a piece of tape on it instead of taking from it. 20 on H, which is the Journey into Mystery, says Jim. He's already had his battle, so I think Jim will walk away with Jim. Number 108. Here we go. Let's see. Is C? Yes.
none of that came
How
out.
do the pages look? Fine. You're actually looking at the pages, but yeah, they look fine. We got 15 on E, the Executioner, which I do believe has been bid on by Jim, so it'd be 1550 or higher. We've got 21. Oh, did H get a counter bid? 20 on H says Darkness Comes. But I think didn't Jim their hand, so Jim's got it at 20, so it'd be 21 or higher from Darkness Comes, not from Jim. Okay. Let me show off the Daredevil, the Matador here. There we go. Let me take the time. Yeah. By the way, back cover. All righty, but these are what the pages look like. There you go. They look fine. I mean, they look. I mean, that's crisp. Look at the colors on that thing. But there you go. I can't say that the staples and the cover are together too much on the front, but they're doing okay on the back. But yeah, that's the pages. Let me get to the execution, first appearance of Executioner for you too, since you asked. All right. There you go. But yeah, the pages are actually really nice. Bum, bum, bum. I don't mind on the big dog. If you guys want to take a look, I'll show them. But I'm just saying there is no near mint on this lot or auction even. Once again, you can actually see the it's got the back cover, but I think the back cover is actually detached. As it is, by the way. And the pages, once again, they look nice, bright, and colorful. There you go. And that's the that's Journey into Mystery 103, first appearance of the Executioner and the Enchantress, both of them. All right. I think the Enchantress is the bigger one there. Wouldn't you say?
What's that?
The bigger character is the Enchantress over the Executioner.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. All righty. We still have an awesome Strange Tales with no bid, or at least when I was here last. Let's see. H is at 26. Oh, okay. On my end, it has me first refreshing. Michael Taylor says 10 on C, taking the Daredevil Matador. All right. Let me check it out there, Darkness. I will. I'll check it out real quick, just to make sure. Because I've got you. I've got Jim first, but I want to be fair and do my due diligence. I know it might reset some bids and such, but fair is fair. All right. Let me see. It's popping up here. Probably I am way off right now. Why I'm driving in my car. Okay, go for lot 12. Austin says 18 on F. Jim says 15, and on D, 20 on H. Darkness Comes says 20 on H. By the way, Darkness Comes is also number 2 on the comments. So, well, thank you, sir. But yeah, I do have you coming in after Jim as far as that is concerned. There you go. Let's see if it'll share this out. Yesterday, it wouldn't. Let me share. Sorry, guys. All righty, so we got 26 on H from Darkness Comes. All righty, and then we've got 27 on H from Jim. And once again, this is a much better copy. I would put this one probably 3-ish, 4-ish, around there. Let's see. John Romita Sr., Daredevil Gladiator, before he was put on Spider-Man when Ditko quit. Yeah, great freaking issue, man. It's one of those that may actually go on the wall. I'm going to say, hey, guys, keep that Daredevil book off of my wall. It should be on yours. Let's see. There is no love for A. There's no love for B. The Strange Tales and the Daredevil. Michael Taylor has C with a Matador. And right now we're in dispute for the H, and it is in Jim's hand at 27. Michael Taylor says 15 on E, which would be the Batman. I am surprised it took this long. That's the Batman number 87.
And don't forget, kids, over on the Thinking Critical retrospective playlist, we retrospected Daredevil issue 5, cover and all. I, to this day, have no idea why we picked that of all books to do.
Daredevil number 5.
Oh,
yeah, that
man.
is a strange one to start with. Not like 7. Yeah,
I think we opted not to do that because
what'd you old man for? You are?
It was so obvious, I guess. Or Joe really liked. I would let Joe pick the stories, and I think he really liked that one. Rats. I could have channeled my inner Warner Wolf, but Darkness raised it too much.
I know. I was hoping we would get another one, but Darkness slammed it on the table. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm not sure I would remember how to say it.
Darkness went to 36, and Jim folded. We do have, once again, no love for the Strange Tales, A. No love for the Daredevil number 18, which is B. C is with Michael Taylor, the Daredevil number 5. And D is with Jim at 15. E is with Michael Taylor at 15. F is with Austin at 18. G, no bids. And H is with Darkness Comes at number 36. I'm going to be writing these down here, the from the past stuff. If you guys could. Oh, Darkness Comes says 15 on G, which is the Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales number 1. You know, I actually was wondering. Wait, I thought. Wait a second. I thought this was Marvel Tales number 1.
It is.
Yeah, but look what it says on the top.
Well, it was published as an annual. The second issue was published as an annual also.
I kid you not. I didn't believe this was number 1, so I went searching for Marvel Tales annual, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. This isn't number 1. And then I went and I looked and I found out, oh yeah, it is. Okay. So for a little bit, I was very stupid. To the best of my knowledge, Michael, yes, I actually looked through these. I should have read them. I should have taken time to read them. I'll tell you what pisses me off. I was so excited that I had the first appearance of Batmite. It was not complete. And the part that was missing was the Batmite story. But here, let me show this off to you, man. I am actually, even though they're coverless, I'm very, very happy with the way they look. You can see right here also, you got the end. Okay. And this is how it looks on the inside. And I didn't count pages, to tell you the truth. Oh, look. It's the glider guy. Looks like chlorophyll kid. Oof. If you don't feel good about it, don't feel obligated. There you go. There we are. I got to tell you, I did look through these, making sure there was a beginning, making sure there was the end, and making sure the flap that was on connected to the right side was there on the left side, so there was no missing pages and everything, and then went all the way through to the middle. So I feel good about it. I should show. Hey, I actually love these kind of boxes because it's kind of like a treasure hunt. Tony, sorry. If I see more offered, then hell yeah, I'll take them up on their offer. Let's see. Darkness Comes 15. All right. I'm going to leave these up, y'all. So is that what the numbered crown means? Yeah. Yeah, it's like I think it's the most comments or something like that. Okay, let me see. What am I on here? Challengers went to Jim, so did Fantastic Four, number 69. I need that. I need Jim's sheet. All right. Nope, first I need to finish the edition on the first page, front page. 3, 6, 9, 19, 24. And 62 is 86. All righty. And then we have Challengers and Fantastic Four 69. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't already write that. Nope. I spent 5,200 on the coin collection, or I would bid more. That's a lot for. Hey, do you have a Sacagawea? So, do you have a Sacagawea dollar from 2000? I've got one. No, I've got two actually. If you collect coins, see me whore out there, guys. All right. Did you do Jim? It was Challengers. I believe it was 12. At 8, and then Fant 469 at 8, and then there was Superman 135 at 8, and that is 24, which would be 110 with Jim. All right. Now, anybody want to? I don't know. This is the one I kept for myself. The first appearance of Black Panther. And Gail says, yeah, but that's the big one. What do you? I mean, you just. I told her I don't think anybody's going to offer $100 to $150 for a coverless comic. I said, but the way I'm going to think is, I'm just going to see how much I paid for it based on the auction. All righty. Let's see. What else was? Jim had Fantastic Four annual number 4. Did I write that down yet? No, I did not. Oh, hey, Eric, check this out. I told you I made a bad bid, right? I meant to bid $24, like $24 or well, no, $21.54.
Yeah.
And the decimal didn't go, so I bid $2,154. Thankfully, it stopped at 136, but look at this. Look at that. That is a really good copy of Detective Comics 311.
Yeah.
First appearance of Catman. Yeah, I like that.
Did you get other stuff with it, or?
Oh, yes, I did. The entire order was I think it ended up being $120. No, it was $180. I could show the stuff off. I've got it right over here. It's a whole bunch of Charlton horror and other things. So yeah, I got some other books with it. Very, 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 very happy with these books. Okay, Jim had Fant 4 Annual 4. Fant 4 and 4, and that was 5. And also had Giant Size Annual 4 for Superman. Superman Annual 4 at 5. And he also had Fant 4 Annual 8 at 5. Detective Comics. .com. That was like $335 or something like that at 5. And then Strange Tales 134. No, he didn't have that. All right. And I think that is, hey, I'm all caught up. Except for the stuff from this one. Did you get the G? It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, I got you down for Marvel Tales. I got you down for that. I'll read through what I got here again, and I'll put the 1-minute warning up. There is no love for Strange Tales 120 with the Human Torch and Iceman. There's no love for Daredevil number 18, first appearance of Gladiator. Michael Taylor has, you know what? Michael Taylor has, there you go, while I'm reading this off. Minute warning. There we go. Whoops. Michael Taylor has Daredevil number 5, the first appearance of Matador at 10. Journey into Mystery 103 is with Jim at 15. The Batman 87 is with Michael Taylor at 15. Excuse me. Amazing Spider-Man 25 is with Austin at 18. Marvel Tales with Darkness Comes at 15. And Journey into Mystery is with Darkness Comes at 100. And I'm sorry, I was reading the number 108. It's with Darkness Comes at 36. Sorry about that, guy, if I give you a heart attack. England team, you should also do an email blast to your followers when you do pop shows like this. Jim might have bought everything. You know, I thought about doing that. I do have everybody's email thanks to PayPal and everything. Would you guys mind if I sent you, hey, we're doing an auction or a show or something along those lines? Would you mind if I sent an email about the shows? I never wanted to impose on somebody with that, but if you guys don't mind, then yes, I would love to put in kind of the advertisement for it. That would be awesome. Alrighty, Jim on this one has Journey in the Mystery 103. 103 at 15. And we have, let's see, what else? That is that. Let's see. Then we have Michael Taylor. Where's Michael Taylor's page? Michael Taylor. Here he is. Previously, with only Weird Worlds number 4, he now has Daredevil number 5, unless somebody changes that while I'm writing it down. That's 10, and then Batman 87, under 100 Batman. That is awesome. And that is 26 right now for Michael Taylor. And then we have Austin. Austin has Amazing Spider-Man number 25. Alrighty. At 18. Alrighty, and that is okay. And let's see. Then we have Darkness Comes with Marvel Tales and Journey into Mystery 108. All right, Marvel Tales number 1. Marvel Classic Comics did not sell earlier. Marvel Tales number 1 is at 15 to Darkness Comes. And Journey into Mystery 108 is at 36. All righty. Let me get these down. We'll get the next round up. No, well, there is no next round. Strange Tales and Daredevil are the ones that hit the reject. Daredevil 5 is with Michael Taylor. We've got Thor, which is Journey into Mystery 103 with Jim. That's at 10 and 15, respectfully. Michael Taylor has Batman 87 at 15. Austin has the first cameo of Mary Jane, Amazing Spider-Man 25 at 15. Darkness Comes has Marvel Tales at 15, but Journey into Mystery 108 at 36. There we go, kids. Wow, that was fun. That was a fun auction. And this was a fun box from the very beginning because, like I said, it was kind of like a treasure trove. Because first of all, the pictures, it was 140 books, only shown like maybe 40 or 50 of them. And so I only had that to go on, but it showed off a lot of great books, including the annual right up there, that Incredible Hulk annual. That was one of the big reasons I went for it. What I didn't see was a whole bunch like the Journey one. No, I did see Journey. There were two of the Journey 108s, and I saw those, and I saw a whole bunch of coverless Golden Age Batman. I was like, shit, yeah, I'm getting this. There was another one that I was thinking, okay, I don't want to go over 250 on both of them. And this other guy just wanted the other one more. But this was a lot of fun. England team, congrats, Eve. Put that Daredevil 18 on the wall. Pink Floyd's different kind of wall. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got two of them now. So I'm going to look which one's the better condition. And yeah. Is that Gladiator from the Shire? All right, let me do some math here while we're chatting. But I don't know. I know you're not a big fan of the coverless stuff, but I don't know. It's still really cool.
I'm amazed at how many of those you moved.
Yeah.
But yes, it's an absolute deal breaker for me, but obviously not for everybody. So that's good.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just doing some math here. All righty. 3 and 6, that is 24. And then we have 26, which would be 44, 50. No, that's 8, not 80. The number was 80, and that is 58. 61, 76, 106, 112. All right, Darkness Comes had Legion of Superheroes, the 50-cent pack that had Legion of Superheroes on the front, the Marvel Greatest Comics on the front, Witching Hour #3 on the front, and then Action Comics on the front, Pink Panther and Little Monsters, The Invaders Giant Size issue #1 at 5, Marvel Superheroes #12 and 13 at 2 each, Incredible Hulk 156 at 3, Avengers 14 at 3, Fantastic Four 72 at 3, Journey into Mystery 108, the first one at 26, X-Men 80 at 8, Fantastic Four, the Doom with Daredevil on it. I forgot the number. #3, Marvel Tales #1 15, and Journey into Mystery 108, the better conditioned one at 36. And I've got you at a subtotal of 112. I know I'm holding a couple of books for you as well. So just give me the heads up when you're ready to ship and such. I haven't had a chance, but I am going to go downstairs. Hopefully I'll be able to do this tomorrow. Gail's off, so I'm not running around. But I will be going through and counting up books, making sure I've got like shipping costs and everything for everybody that's accurate. Let's see, Jim, do I have math to do? Yes, I do. Let's see. Right now you are at 110, and then you had fantastic. Okay, that's 120, 130, 145. Okay, I've got you at 145 here, Jim. Here are the books. You had the Unknown Soldier pack, the double feature Captain American Iron Man pack, the Thor pack, Thor 241, 277, Detective Comics 53 pack, or was it just 53? Fantastic Four, and then Jimmy Olsen, all the dollar stuff. And then you had Superman 210, 186 at $2 each, Green Lantern 55 at $2, as well as Ant-Man and the JLA at $2, Inferior 5, number 2 at $2, Iron Man 22 and 45 at $2 each, Metal Men 35 at $2. There was a Fantastic Four at $2. Detective Comics 436 at 3, as well as, I didn't write the number, I apologize, Fantastic Four at 3, Inferior 5, number 2 at 3, Superman Crypto comic at 3, the Flash Adventure Comics, I think it was 4. That was like 4, yeah. No, that was the other one, the one that you had me dig, for 3. Superman 80-page giant at 5, Superboy 138 and 95 at 5, Thor 191 at 3, and then Fantastic Four 113 at 3, Adventure Comics, the Legion of Superheroes at 3, Thor 177 at 5, Superboy at 5, Strange Tales 142 at 5. And then we have Challengers of the Unknown number 12 at 8, Fantastic Four 69 at 8, Superman 135 at 8, Fantastic Four Annual 4 at 5, Superman Giant Size Annual 4 at 5, Fantastic Four Annual 8 at 5, Detective Comics 335 at 5, and Journey into Mystery 103 at 15, and I've got you at 145. Darkness Comes Silver Surfer. What people like reading covers so they don't have to worry about them reading. What book do you want me to hold up there, Darkness Comes? That was it, the Fantastic Four? Let's see, where was that? I think it was it on the 2s or the 3s?
You're talking about number 72?
Yeah.
That would be your $3 lot.
Detective, Avengers, Journey into X-Men, Fantastic Four, Doom, Superman, Hulk, Giant Size, The Avengers number 14, Superboy. Here we go. There we go. This is the one. Okay, what do we got going on here? Let me back it up a bit. Eglantine, Legretch, put the Daredevil. Yep. Have you done a mini stream about your wall? I have not, sir, but if you would like, I would love to go through that. I love doing that kind of stuff. Let's see, because I am the leader. Well, I don't know if my head's that big, but I am a lot of times green with envy at other people's walls. So I liked mine, though. I know there are a lot of low grades and such. There are a few really nice copies, but there's also stuff I have up here that it's not worth a ton of money. It's just interesting. By the way, Eric gave me this for, I don't know, I think it was just a, hey, I don't like this. Here, take it. But I really enjoyed reading the hell out of that Captain Marvel. It's a bad comic. I also have a book that's really a $3 book at most, but this is the first time I became a comic book collector, which I guess I'll get into it more. The first thing, I actually brought this up, the first thing I ever read with comic books in it, thank you again to Eric for telling me the title of it, but was this. So yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later next week and such, a little bit more complete. Yeah. Michael Taylor had Weird Worlds number 4 at $1, Daredevil number 5 at 10, and Batman number 87 at 15 for a subtotal of 26. Austin had 2000 Space Odyssey 6. I forgot the right number for $1. Avengers, there was an Avengers pack with 170. The one with the absorbing man, it's like 173, 174, I believe it is. or is it 172, 173? Amazing Spider-Man 174 at 2. Captain America Falcon pack at 2. We had Amazing Spider-Man 236 at 1. And the Amazing Spider 25 at 18. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7, and 18 is 25 for Austin tonight. All righty. Tony Hayes. I did no math on Tony's so far. Howard the Duck 3 pack, the Moon Knight pack. By that, I mean they're 50 cents. The front one was, yeah, but they sold for $1. And the Howard the Duck 23. And then Shang-Chi number 60, Avengers 185 at 2, Daredevil something or other 2. Okay, yeah. The red cover, I think it was. Howard the Duck 12 at 3, Giant Size Supervillain team up at 3, and then Nick Fury number 1. I do believe that was also at 3. Okay, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. $14, $17 for Tony tonight. I already read Darkness Comes, already read Jim, Michael Taylor, Austin, Tony Hayes. All righty, everybody is accounted for. Where did I screw up? I'll take coverless Daredevil 5 and Batman 87 all day long as they're complete, says Michael Taylor. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that, by the way, also that Daredevil number 5, I considered to go up on the wall. It's got a great splash page, you know. Was that Daredevil or Silver Surfer? Well, the only Silver Surfer I had was the Fantastic Four, and I do have those written down differently. I like E's new backgrounds. Very cool. E, I know it's expensive, but I laser print it and use it for framing so I can always have a clean print. Yes, you said Daredevil instead of Silver Surfer. Yes, that one. Okay. Yeah, I apologize there, brother. Marvelous. Do I even have you down? Darkness Comes. Daredevil. Oh, no, dude. You had a couple of Fantastic Four bids. Let's see where it went to. Dun, dun. This was the other one. The Fantastic Four with Daredevil on it. My note, I didn't remember what number it was, so my note on my page here had Doom and Daredevil. That was a note for me, so I knew what to look for. Yeah, because I forgot it was number 42. Excuse me. Alrighty. Let's see. Do I actually? Yep. See right here on the page also. I wrote Fantastic Four, Doom, Daredevil. So that's what that was. All right. So there we go. Let's see. Sorry about tonight. We didn't get to do our comic talk. I do enjoy doing those. So tomorrow is our day off. On Friday, we're back to the cover rankings. And I think it's like the covers of 1938. And then we're back to doing the houses like Sinister, House of Secret Love, and House of Mystery, House of Secrets. Kid K has commissioned a video to show off some more of his favorite covers and everything, and we're going to be doing that as well. Oh, okay, so that's not your book. I will take it off, sir. I'll take that book off your thing here, and let's see, Fantastic Four Doom. That's $3, so it's $109. All righty. It is 109. All righty. I've got pages behind me here, and I'll watch the thing again. Okay. Anything you want to add, sir? Sir Eric?
No.
I think this was obviously a successful evening, and it was a lot of fun. I liked doing this. If it's a risk but it's a fun risk to take because I don't know if you guys are going to buy covers and their coverless comics and everything. I'll tell you this, a lot of times Dom comes in and he'll clean up, and sometimes I give him a discount. Anybody want to buy the rest of the comics that didn't sell for 25% off of the asking price? Let me know. Jim says he won that FF. Okie dokies. I will put that on your sheet, sir. Fantastic Four. That was what, 38? The one with Dr. Doom and Daredevil?
39.
39. I think I might actually have that.
Oh, 38. I'm sorry. I was thinking Fantastic Four.
I think I already have that on there, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, there we go. No, it doesn't change the price or anything, Jim. I think I had that on there. I accidentally put it on both. But if anybody wants to take me up, shit, you stole my purple crayon, Austin. Sad face. All righty, 109. Sitting now, hold my books, waiting for a big box. Yes, sir. No problem, kids. There you go. Oh, Jim, do you want a total with the last auction? I kind of figured you were holding out for tonight. Here you go. Let's see, 6, 4, 9 is 13. It would be 336, Jim, with last auction and this one. I kind of figured you were holding out on for that. All righty, cool, and cool. Man, I am excited. This is a good night. This is a really good night. Anyway, Tony values the crown. You kids have a great time. Don't forget to join us on Friday for the cover rankings. It should be a lot of fun. E, did you get the $28 money order for the books you're holding for me? I did not yet. So you did. Did you send it to the 1401 West 14th Street, not the 5118? Because I'm having a hard time. They won't change my address for some reason. Looks like YouTube had a good idea after all. They did. Wait, what was it? Oh, with the with the thing there. That's all I have. All righty, kids.
5 minutes ago, you started doing the numbers.
Yeah.
And Boston was up 1.
Okay.
And in the 5 minutes it took you to do that, they're down 14. God, I love the NBA.
I was about to say, I don't think you could blame my number counting on that, but
man, you can. And one of the ESPN guys you say it's the NBA. Everybody makes a run.
All right, kids. Is the PayPal the same? Yeah. It's you usually go through England team. Then that's fine. That's fine. But the one that I'm usually at is mediamadmen1@gmail.com. The England teen one is my personal, and this one is the business. So either one, englandteen@gmail.com works, or mediamadmen1@gmail. I guess if either one, I would prefer the mediamadmen1@gmail, because I do business on that one. Meaning when I do order books, or if I go out to a comic shop, or if I go out to a convention, that's the card I always use. So yeah, but you've been using the other one forever and a day, so I've never said anything about it, because I think you were using that before I actually switched over to the business account. Yeah. All righty, you kids have a great time. Thank you very, very much for making this a successful auction. As always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.